in a world that feels the same. Tony Hawk and tricks on repeat. Land my grind, can't face defeat. Sketch my dreams while I'm online. Sharing vibes, it's all divine. Rebel slasher, now we ride. Positivity in our eyes. Join the ride, it's never planned. Together we will take a stand. Streaming life, it's all a game. Even Apple will know this name. Rebel hearts and laughter loud. In this space we're all allowed. Tomb Raider, I'm in Laura's twin. Climbing heights, we always win. Need for speed, drive those cars. Chasing dreams underneath the stars. Pizza night, we gather round. Sharing stories, love abound. Stroop waffle sweet, it's all we crave. Building a world of bold and brave. Rebel slasher, yeah we ride. Positivity in our eyes. Join the ride, it's never planned. Together we will take a stand. Streaming life, it's all a game. Even Apple will know this name. Rebel hearts and laughter loud. In this space we're all allowed. From Resident Evil's haunting calls to Dead by Daylight and Daring Falls. Life is strange, we drift through time. Every moment feels like a rhyme. Capture life through my lens. Photography where the magic begins. Art on my canvas, colors collide. In this journey we all confide. Rebel slasher, yeah we ride. Positivity in our eyes. Join the ride, it's never bland. Together we will take a stand. Streaming life, it's all a game. Even Apple will know this name. Rebel hearts and laughter loud. In this space we're all allowed. So if you're lost, come gather near. Rebel slashers always here. Through the chaos, let's find a way. Together we'll light up the day. Pizza laughs and midnight streams. Creating memories, chasing dreams. In this diverse world we unite. Rebel slasher, feel the light. Have you heard about the streamer? Rebel Slasher is the name. Skating through the pixels in a world that feels the same. Tony Hawk and tricks on repeat. Land my grind, can't face defeat. Sketch my dreams while I'm online. Sharing vibes, it's all divine. Rebel Slasher, yeah we ride. Positivity in our eyes. Join the ride, it's never planned. Together we will take a stand. Streaming life, it's all a game. Even Apple will know this name. Rebel hearts and laughter loud. In this space we're all allowed. Tomb Raider, I'm in Laura's twin. Climbing heights, we always win. Need for speed, drive those cars. Chasing dreams underneath the stars. Pizza night, we gather round. Sharing stories, love abound. Stroop waffle sweet, it's all we crave. Building a world of bold and brave. Rebel slasher, yeah we ride. Positivity in our eyes. Join the ride, it's never planned. Together we will take a stand. Streaming life, it's all a game. Even Apple will know this name. Rebel hearts and laughter loud. In this space we're all allowed. From Resident Evil's haunting calls to Dead by Daylight and Daring Falls. Life is strange, we drift through time. Every moment feels like a rhyme. Capture life through my lens. Photography where the magic begins. Art on my canvas, colors collide. In this journey we all confide. Rebel slasher, yeah we ride. Positivity in our eyes. Join the ride, it's never bland. Together we will take a stand. Streaming life, it's all a game. Even Apple will know this name. Rebel hearts and laughter loud. In this space we're all allowed. So if you're lost, come gather near. Rebel slashers always here. Through the chaos, let's find a way. Together we'll light up the day. Pizza laughs and midnight streams. Creating memories, chasing dreams. In this diverse world we unite. Rebel slasher, feel the light. Have you heard about the streamer? Rebel Slasher is the name. Skating through the pixels in a world that feels the same. Tony Hawk and tricks on repeat. Land my grind, can't face defeat. Sketch my dreams while I'm online. Sharing vibes, it's all divine. Rebel Slasher, yeah we ride. Positivity in our eyes. Join the ride, it's never planned. Together we will take a stand. Streaming life, it's all a game. Even Apple will know this name. Rebel hearts and laughter loud. In this space we're all allowed. Tomb Raider, I'm in Laura's twin. Climbing heights, we always win. Need for speed, drive those cars. Chasing dreams underneath the stars. Pizza night, we gather round. Sharing stories, love abound. Stroop waffle sweet, it's all we crave. Building a world of bold and brave. Rebel Slasher, yeah we ride. Positivity in our eyes. Join the ride, it's never planned. Together we will take a stand. Streaming life, it's all a game. Even Apple will know this name. Rebel hearts and laughter loud. In this space we're all allowed. From Resident Evil's haunting calls to Dead by Daylight and Daring Falls. Life is strange, we drift through time. Every moment feels like a rhyme. Capture life through my lens. Photography where the magic begins. Art on my canvas, colors collide. In this journey we all confide. Rebel Slasher, yeah we ride. Positivity in our eyes. Join the ride, it's never bland. Together we will take a stand. Streaming life, it's all a game. Even Apple will know this name. Rebel hearts and laughter loud. In this space we're all allowed. So if you're lost, come gather near. Rebel Slasher's always here. Through the chaos, let's find a way. Together we'll light up the day. Pizza laughs and midnight streams. Creating memories, chasing dreams. In this diverse world we unite. Rebel Slasher, feel the light. Have you heard about the streamer? Rebel Slasher is the name. Skating through the pixels in a world that feels the same. Tony Hawk and tricks on repeat. Land my grind, can't face defeat. Sketch my dreams while I'm online. Sharing vibes, it's all divine. Rebel Slasher, yeah we ride. Positivity in our eyes. Join the ride, it's never planned. Together we will take a stand. Streaming life, it's all a game. Even Apple will know this name. Rebel hearts and laughter loud. In this space we're all allowed. Tomb Raider, I'm in Laura's twin. Climbing heights, we always win. Need for speed, drive those cars. Chasing dreams underneath the stars. Pizza night, we gather round. Sharing stories, love abound. Stroop waffle sweet, it's all we crave. Building a world of bold and brave. Rebel Slasher, yeah we ride. Positivity in our eyes. Join the ride, it's never planned. Together we will take a stand. Streaming life, it's all a game. Even Apple will know this name. Rebel hearts and laughter loud. In this space we're all allowed. From Resident Evil's haunting calls to Dead by Daylight and Daring Falls. Life is strange, we drift through time. Every moment feels like a rhyme. Capture life through my lens. Photography where the magic begins. Art on my canvas, colors collide. In this journey we all confide. Rebel Slasher, yeah we ride. Positivity in our eyes. Join the ride, it's never bland. Together we will take a stand. Streaming life, it's all a game. Even Apple will know this name. Rebel hearts and laughter loud. In this space we're all allowed. So if you're lost, come gather near. Rebel Slasher's always here. Through the chaos, let's find a way. Together we'll light up the day. Pizza laughs and midnight streams. Creating memories, chasing dreams. In this diverse world we unite. Rebel Slasher, feel the light.
Hey guys. Hey everyone. Welcome to the stream. How are you all doing? It's been a while. Hope you guys are doing well. Hi Metal Jesus. Good seeing you, buddy. I missed you. Hope you're doing great. Yeah, I didn't deal with many issues in the definitive edition besides, of course, the Countryside Bridge. He's back when he's on his bike. Yeah, that one. Yeah, because I do know, like, even, like, before, like, the patch we got right now, like, even, like, the definitive editions even, like, had some bugs and everything. But the ones I've encountered the most was only in San Andreas. Like, I didn't encounter, like, in Free or Vice City, on those two. So it was San Andreas that I feel like I've encountered, like, the most bugs, to be honest. So because when back before the patch and everything, I guess I did play through Free and Vice City, and I did have like any issues with those two in Earthen, but because of like San Andreas, however, yeah, that's where the most of the issues like became more noticeable for me. So yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, we're actually going to be like talking for like a little bit, and then like after that, we'll be watching the video they requested, Jesus. So we're going to be watching it, and turns out actually, hey, Alpha with the resub for 17 months, nice. Hey, for the 17 months, awesome. Hell yeah, thank you so much, Alpha. I really appreciate you. Thank you, I miss you. Hey, cutie. Hey, how are you? It's good to see ya. How have you been, friend? I hope you're well. I still need to finish Free. I finished Vice City earlier this year. Nice, that's really cool. Yeah, after like the GTA trilogies, I've pretty much beat like all three the original ones. I don't think I beat the definitive editions yet and everything, but I've finished like all the free games like what comes like the PS2 versions. So like they're just like from the PS2 era, I mean. So that's what I mean. The video will bring back bad memories you forgot stuff. Oh yeah, I imagine. Yeah, because actually, what I want to say earlier to you, Jesus, I saw that video like beforehand, the one that you showed me on Discord and everything like that. But I've seen it like about a few years ago. But yeah, like all things that you could, all the bugs that you can find like in that version of the San Andreas, like yeah, it's insanity, 100%. But okay, let me give you a quick shout out for you because since I know you're here, there you go. There it is. Yeah, today I'm just feeling like a little bit tired, so usually my talking is not really that good, so I do apologize about it. So yeah, so what's been going on lately? So yeah, so recently though, I have been like very super busy because like from Monday to Wednesday, I did have to like cover like some double shifts like for those past 3 days because unfortunately someone at work really couldn't show up for like the afternoon shifts for like a little while, so I pretty much had to like be there like to cover for it. So how this really worked, so. I worked for like 4.5 hours, like in the mornings and so forth. But then when I went back home and everything like this, I just went to like have a bit of a break, had lunch, and then I had to go back to work again. To cover the afternoons, which is going to be another 4 hours. So I had to do that for like 3 days straight there and everything like that. And yeah, I would say it was kind of brutal on its own, but I'm still alive. That's what I told everyone that at least I'm still here. But yeah, so definitely like usually like with the whole like back and forth with the double shifts, like it was like pretty difficult on its own and everything. Like I knew it was kind of like optional, but I kind of like agreed to it. So because I do know it's gonna wait, are the chats still working? Wait, give me a second. Hold on. Wait, I just want to see if like the chat is actually working on stream. Wait. See if it's capturing the chat. Hold on. Maybe it might show up like a little bit because I feel like, oh no, it's working. Never mind. I got it. Yeah, thanks for sending that email to Jesus because I would just want to be sure that if it's just showing like on my stream and everything in the chat itself, but it's working fine. I got it. And on Vice City, when you do the construction site mission with the toy helicopter, I beat it first try with no issues. I don't know why everyone hates that mission. Yeah, probably because it is kind of like a little bit harder. Because I think what makes it like much more difficult is because of the controls. So with that toy helicopter, the RC. So I think this is why a lot of people don't like it. But even like I agree with you as well, Jesus. Like when I do this mission myself, like I could just beat it on the first try. It's not as hard as everyone makes it out to be. Like I could beat it just pretty okay. So yeah. Definitely, I think the experience is different for everybody. But I had it like also like pretty easy when I played it. So yeah, no, when it comes to like when I want to say like earlier, yeah, that I had to do like the double shifts this week and everything, but thankfully I'm like done with them right now. So from like Thursday to Saturday, from today to Saturday, it's gonna be normal shifts. So I only work in the mornings, but the past 3 days, yeah, I had to do like pretty much like two shifts like in one day. So I worked for like eight and a half hours, so it's like for 30 minutes longer than a full time hours. So that's what I've been doing. Oh yeah, also guys, in case you did not, oh gosh, yeah. Yep. Because I kind of like work part time right now and everything like that, but I know like as a full time, it's I think I work you work between 7 to 8 hours, and I work for eight and a half, so that's what I literally did, and all that. But yeah, no, because the reason I did because I know like my manager, like, and I think even like my supervisor as well was like they came. It was when I first like entered like work and so forth. They kind of asked me if I can be able to do it like for these 3 days or like that because the other like shift workers were short of staff. So I pretty much had to be there for them and everything like that because when I went to work on the other shift, however, there were like some people there, but I can say that there was not like a lot and everything like that. And we had like a lot of orders like coming in, like all these carts, and yeah, it got very like super duper overwhelming. So that's why they needed me there, and I still did it for them. Like definitely, it's like it's something that maybe like I could do it like once in a while, but to definitely like I would not like do it every single time because I know like even like one of my coworkers told me as well that I can always like reject it if I really cannot do it. So because they've done this like even like as well like so many times like in the past and everything like that. There are times they just say no. So yeah, but I mean I agree to it because it's because I was just like more than happy to help out and everything. I like to do what I can to actually to get back is how you explain it. So yeah, you better get paid good for doing extra. Yeah, yeah, 100% or everything like that. Actually, I know like I do get paid like I think like uh triple of like my hourly rate and everything like that. So it's gonna be worth it, 100%. Because I know like when you work overtime, like at my place, they do pay you like a lot extra more. So that's for sure. Everett, so I do like make it count. Well, but also like another good thing about this too is that we all know like in my next paycheck, like in December, it's gonna be massive. So it'd be nice. But yeah, thankfully that's done. And now, I can relax a bit. Nice. Yep. Oh yeah, also guys, I want to tell you another thing too. I also got my GPU upgraded, so I got the dual Asus 3060, and I got the 12 gig version with the GDDR6. So that's the new GPU I got and everything like that. And I am trying it right now. I just got it installed, and if you guys wonder what I did with my 1650s, I put it on the box and I kept it on my shelf, because I just want to keep it as a souvenir because I did my old 1650 was kind of like gifted by my friend, so I'm just gonna leave it there and just put it inside like the 3060 box. So if you guys are interested, I can show it to you. So give me a second. Be right back. So guys, this is what the box looks like of my new GPU. There it is. Actually, I gotta say, it actually looks really damn pretty, and even like when I finally got my hands on it, like it looks just so nice. So, but yeah, so this is actually where my old GPU is inside right now. So, keeping there for the memory. And all this. And actually, what's kind of like even like cool about it too, because usually, because I had like a friend that still like works at Amazon like that, and he kind of like helped me to get off his employee discount. So I actually got it like for like less than $300. So it's pretty cool. And even like for the price itself, like for like a 12 gig card, I mean, it's pretty good. So because that's kind of like a GPU that I kind of wanted to get like for like about a year now. So kind of happy I got it and all that. Well, I think I'm just kind of like really glad that my house hasn't burned down right now. So that's I'm a bit of a relief. Because to be very frank, because I do know like usually these RTX GPUs they do draw like more power from your power supply. So usually like it's something I don't know like it's something that I just like really hope it like it works and everything like this because Because also, like, even this was even the first time I ever used a GPU that requires like an 8-pin connector as well. So I put it in and went okay, and was able to replace the graphics card, and I also installed the drivers for it too, and also install them as well. Because what I mean I installed them is I installed from my old 6050, which is my older drivers. I don't know anything about PC stuff. That's why I'm just a console player. I just pick up controller and play. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's fair. No problem. I need some water. Yeah, also, like, because the thing is about my 1650 that usually goes to this GPU doesn't require like a pin connector, and they just draw like more of the wattage from like the motherboard itself. But this one right here is actually just from the power supply, and usually the maximum I think wattage it takes is about like 170 max. So meanwhile my old GPU is like about I think just 75 watts, and that's it at most, or I think even like 80. I'm not really too sure, but wait. But it went pretty well and all that. Like, I took it out, put the new one, plugged it in, works. Well, however, one thing that really happened though is I was trying to use like a kind of like a software called DDoN installer or like that. Because I do needed that to pretty much like if I want to remove like all the old drivers, and then like when you're especially when you're going to put like a new GPU in, or if you're switching like GPU brands and all that stuff, you do have to use this program in order to make be sure it clears like all the drivers out on your rig. And I did try to use that again or something like that, because I had to even like watch through the tutorials, because I haven't used it like for like, because I remember I did use it before when I was going from like my integrated graphics to like my 6050 like 2 years back. And I did have to like use it again, or because when I'm going from a 60 to my 3060, and during one installation, when I was like I installed the driver, so like I had kind of like this one weird issue where I had to like it was kind of like some audio configuration file that he couldn't find in or anything like that, and he couldn't really like proceed and all this. And so what I pretty much like, because I was trying to do like a lot of research about it. I even went to the forum to ask to see what's up, but it turned out what I had to do that I had to install like from Guru 3D's website, the installer, and then after I did it again, it worked. And one thing I also got to learn even to do a bit better is like how to enter, boot on my PC on safe mode, because I know like that's they say usually it's not like mandatory, but it's still it's can be a bit safer to do, because usually sometimes when you're trying to install those drivers like on the safe mode, like there's like the higher chances like nothing will be conflicted on your rig and all that. Like you can still like install your drivers even though when you're like on the normal mode on your on Windows and everything like that. But usually say Windows mode, it's I mean no, safe mode is a bit better. It's like that you won't run into it like any weird issues on the way, like like a blue screen of death and all that. It sounds like you pretty much put a Lamborghini engine in a Mini Cooper. In my lack of knowledge, it's okay. I got you. But yeah. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna be very honest, like, I'm not really, like, a tech wizard, like, myself and everything like that, but, I kind of, like, learned all these things, like, from experience and also, like, from YouTube, so, because I don't think I'm, like, a big genius myself, but, from, I kind of, like, learn these kind of things, by doing them and all that stuff, and, watching, like, videos about it, so that's how I came to learn about these kind of things, but there's still, like, a lot of stuff I have to learn myself, like, when it comes to like putting computer parts, like I do know how to put like a GPU, hard drives, the RAM sticks, and all this stuff, but I still have no idea how to put like a CPU in the power supply. So this is kind of like a little bit of a clusterfuck for me, if I'm honest. But yeah, so that went pretty good, and I'm very happy with the upgrade. And if you guys want to see, give me a second. Look at that box. Look at it. Ah, it's stuck. Motherfucker. Oh my god, it's still stuck inside. Wait. Actually, I really like pretty much like the text in here. Like, it looks so pretty. That is this one. And where do we open this? Oh, here. Here we go. And ladies and gentlemen, this is where my old baby is kept right now. Right inside here. Yeah, because this is pretty much like how it came when I got the new GPU and everything like this, but I decided to put my old one So because I feel like usually pretty much like putting it in this bag like it's a lot secure and all that. Also, like, you know, in case like someone like I know like just got themselves like a PC and they don't have like a GPU and everything like that, they do need one. They could just get one right here. So I'll just be keeping it like that for those reasons. And hold on. There we go. Yep. Now we put this back in. Give me a second. No. Oh no. Fuck. Oh, gone. Because I thought like, you know, it's gonna be like a really huge because I will be very honest about one thing. When I first got this box, like I still kind of took me a while to figure it out, like, you know, how to unbox it because, you know, it was kind of like designed a little bit differently and I couldn't, it took me like a little while to get some parts open, but it went right. All right. So let's just leave this here on my desk. There we go. Now we're fine. So yeah, that's what's been happening like these days, you know, double shifts, new GPU, and now we're back. So, and also like even like the past week as well, like I haven't been able to stream because I also had to cover like afternoon shifts. So that's also like another factor. That's why I haven't really been around too much, but I'm back. And I'm very happy because honestly, like even to be frank, like the really one thing I was kind of like excited to do after work is just to be stream again because I did miss you guys. And all that. All right. By the way, Jesus, if you want, we can actually watch this video that you sent me on Discord. So I just got to do something like really quick. So I'll have to pretty much like, you know, like switch from like game wait, it's called Game Capture. Oh my fucking god. Sorry guys. I don't know why my brain keeps shutting down like today. So and I just kind of like tried to like, you know, remember what was the thing that was called. But you know what? Let's switch the scene and let me just see there. Game capture, that's what it is. So I'm going to be switching this to the display one. So give me a minute if you want. All right. Oh, wait. All right, there we go. Yeah, because I think like my, the device was kind of like disconnected, so I had to go back here. All right, so let me just, do something quick. There we go. Let's go get this link here. Oh, crap. Wait a second. Wait a second here. Yeah, because I got a lot of Discord open here, so I don't really want that. Let me just put in my second monitor. There we go. Oh, hold on. Okay, I think we got it. We'll start it here. All right. Hey, there we go. I do gotta do one quick thing, however, is to change the game sound to Google Chrome. Because unfortunately, if I don't do that, no sound will be captured on YouTube. So let me just do that. All right, there we go. All right, guys, let's watch it. Let's begin.
Hello, this is Badger, and today I'm going to show you why the official HD port of San Andreas on the console.
I also know if Factor one to add, like Badger is pretty cool too.
Version is a disaster and a huge disappointment. And this is not just my opinion. This is what the GTA community thinks about it.
While we watch this, tell me what you dealt
with. It's no secret that Wardrobe Studios, the studio that was hired by Rockstar Games to develop this version.
I will be honest about one thing with you, Jesus. I never played that version of San Andreas so forth. Like, I played only the original and definitive, but I don't think I played that version myself, just to let you know.
Xbox 360 version first. The Xbox 360 version was the first remastered release on the consoles. It was released exactly on the 10th anniversary of this game's initial PlayStation 2
also released on the 360
and less than a year after they released the mobile port. In the beginning of its life cycle, it was available only on Xbox Live as an Xbox Live Arcade title.
Oh, you haven't? I'll tell you my suffering from it. Yeah, sure. We can do this. No, I never played that version, just to clarify.
Where it replaced the original Xbox version once and for all. And people were quite angry about it. The various forums were flooded with negative feedback about this new version. People reported tons of annoying bugs, and they blamed the developers for very poor optimization. The game was basically unplayable, and they begged the developers to fix issues such as countless game crashes as soon as possible.
My
Interestingly
God.
enough, very shortly
I know,
after the
just
release,
kinda like,
the
you know, just
developers
made me
did
laugh.
release a title update for this
I'll admit.
version. And you know what? The only thing they fixed was the poor optimization. They didn't even bother to fix the rest of the problems, which you can still experience to this day. So let's talk about them.
Oh, Jesus.
The longer your game session lasts, the higher the chances to get these annoying graphical corruptions. If you manage to trigger them, then be prepared to experience all kinds of weird stuff, including semi-visible screen mirroring, semi-transparent objects, the chessboard effect, and other weird effects that don't let you see jack in the game. For the most part, the
Oh,
game
man.
becomes unplayable.
That's just so bad. I
But
know,
the
right?
question that remains is,
Like,
how
even
can you
looking
fix
at it just hurts my
you
eyes.
can always restart the game, and before
Like, I'm
doing
not kidding.
so, you can save your game in a safe house without even worrying
Ooh,
about the
wait.
consequences. On the other hand, if you are unlucky enough, then you won't have the time to do so because you might get a black screen. So your best bet is just pray that this doesn't happen and save your progress. Fun fact, usually these screen glitches are caused by a hardware malfunction in the game, and it was a common problem on the Xbox 360 with its 3 red rings of death. Imagine the face of a player who doesn't
Oh,
know it's
man,
just a
that's
glitch and not a
horrifying.
problem with their console or TV. That's what I call
Those are
an
the
unfunny
eyes, dude.
prank. Do you know what could
They're
be
just
considered
right
the
there.
worst problem with this version? Well, you might not be able to complete the game
know.
because of fatal glitches, and the first one is waiting for you in one of the pilot school missions.
Sorry about it.
When you finish the second lesson by the name of Land Plane, the game, as always, will show you your
I had
route.
this issue.
But as
Oh,
soon as you
man.
press A
Yeah, I
to
bet.
continue, the game will simply freeze on the next preview
It's awful.
screen. And the only way to get out of this situation is to manually restart your console. As soon as you load the game and return to your progression via the resume button, you'll notice now that even the first pilot school lesson freezes the console in the same way. Starting from this very moment, you'll realize that you can't progress through the game any further unless you know one simple trick. As soon as you enter the red marker, you have to bash that A button on your controller. If you did it correctly, then the game will skip any problematic preview screen and you can finish these lessons. Just forget
Oh,
about
man, that's
watching
just
the
painful.
previews. Should I mention that this is a well-known issue that the developers don't want to fix? What if a player doesn't know about this trick? How are they going to complete the game? Go figure. If you somehow manage to complete the pilot school, then the next surprise that's waiting for you is in the homecoming mission, where we have to drive to the Los Santos Police Headquarters to pick our old friend up and drive him back home. Some players were really pissed during this mission because as soon as they got close to the LSPD headquarters, the game froze in the same way it did during the pilot school lessons.
My God.
So far, the GTA community found 3 different
This game,
solutions to
dude.
complete it. Some people were lucky enough to complete the mission by taking a longer route to the headquarters, like on this picture. The rest completed it by destroying these 2 cars in the beginning. The most successful and easiest solution seems to be to drive this black Vincent, which is offered by the mission. How can you enjoy this game if you have to fight with it? Add to that countless other
I know.
bugs. For instance, you have to
Like,
deal
that
with
doesn't make
sudden
it fun at
audio
all.
track disappearance during the cutscenes.
Kid. Just doing my part for the community. Your trains.
And it happens a lot in this broken version.
Hey, fuck you, cabron.
What?
Oh, man, they mad.
Fortunately,
muted.
the sound
Oh,
returns when
Jesus.
the cutscene ends, but if you
That
want to
is
listen
really
to
bad.
the dialogue, you're gonna have to fail the mission and pray that the sound doesn't disappear again.
We gotta stick with him.
My God. Now it works again.
You know what? Sometimes the game can even mix up the cutscene
My God.
audio.
I
For
guess this
example,
game just decides
instead
what
of
it wants to
listening
be,
to normal
whether it decides to
dialogue,
work or
you'll
not
hear
to
a
work.
type instead.
So, this is just a 50-50. I sucker punch these issues. Oh, you did?
This isn't a montage.
Nice.
Experienced
Iris Buried,
people
what's
will
up, dude?
easily confirm this.
Hey,
Others
buddy, how
have
are you?
even said that the game enabled a radio station during the cutscenes, but then the game
Yeah, we're
crashes.
watching
This is
some YouTube
something that
videos
I
right now,
didn't
and
experience
Mel's
during
just
my
showing me this video about all the
playthrough,
issues
but
with
I'd
the
imagine that it
2014
would look
remastered of
something
San
like this.
Andreas.
Tommy the Nightmare Smith.
Oh my
Well,
God.
don't forget about the rest of the minor bugs that were introduced
Oh,
in this version.
Jesus.
No one really cared if the player can see through Carl's textures now. I guess people call it the alpha bug. Don't you
no.
think that this 10th anniversary gift just sucks?
I would say yes.
It's kind of sad that we have to deal with all kinds of irritating stuff now, and it sure can piss you off. I hope you understand now why people weren't so happy to play this version, and
Oh my
we're
God,
not
his
done yet
eyeballs.
discussing this broken remastered release.
Oh, man.
Interestingly enough, after about half a year, they finally decided to release this version on disc. If you see a copy of GTA San Andreas with an Xbox 360 logo, then you should know that you're buying the remastered version and not something else. Don't even ask me why they decided to use the original screenshots from the original version on the backside. It's a marketing trap. Just avoid it if you want. Did you know that it's now possible to play this disc on the Xbox One? Say thanks to the backwards compatibility feature from Microsoft. As a result, we can enjoy this broken version on Xbox One too.
Yeah, because
and
I know
doubt
like
that
you
they
can't
fixed
play
the bugs.
360 games on
I
the
see that
Xbox
people
One
still report them even today.
because of the backwards compatibility.
Despite the fact that the Xbox 360 version was a disaster, they also decided to release this remastered version on the PlayStation 3 as well. Starting from the 1st of December 2015, after half a year since the Xbox physical release, this version appeared on PSN, where it replaced the original PS2 Classics release. At the same time, Amazon
I don't
started
know if
selling
that
it
was a
on
good idea.
discs. I guess Rockstar Games acknowledged the
original.
controversial situation with the Xbox 360 release, and as a solution, they simply didn't announce this PS3 version. Yeah, that's right, this version came out of nowhere, and I wonder why. But anyway, if you see GTA San Andreas with the PS3 logo, then you should know that you're buying the remastered version and not something else. Don't even ask me why they decided to use the original screenshots from the original version again. It's a trap as well.
Yeah.
Luckily for us, the
Rockstar's
PS3
a weird
version
one.
received
Amazing
some
GameSpot
minor
dog
tweaks
shit
and
efforts to keeping
changes.
the older games
Almost
alive.
all those major Xbox issues
Yeah.
I showed you were finally fixed,
They have their ways.
but with a few exceptions. Don't expect that the freezes and lags are gone forever on this new platform. According to the forums, it crashes
Sorry,
a
I
lot
gotta
too.
just
look at
hold
these
for a second.
comments. People are angry about experiencing these problems.
A minute.
Also, the famous pilot school glitch I showed you doesn't occur for everyone now. Some people reported that they didn't have this bug, while the rest said they were dead stuck. If they were affected, then they could simply pass these lessons by bashing the X button on the gamepad. This is the same trick, which works for both consoles. On the other hand, this version introduced a completely new bug, and this one prevents you from proceeding any further than the beginning of the game. Yep, I'm talking about the Life's a Beach mission for OG Loke. The
This is
problem
why I
the
appreciate Definitive
dancing
Edition of
section
this
during this
Dangerous for
mission
not totally
becomes
breaking it.
very
Yeah, 100%.
challenging.
Like,
no matter how hard you try to press the buttons in the center of the
like even like when the Definitive Edition like came out, like at the beginning, like it was also like very flawed and all that stuff, and it didn't have like a very good start. But right now, like after 3 years, like it's just it's so much better, and also like definitely like a major improvement compared to that one, like 100% and all that. Like as you actually said, Resparian, like definitely like Rockstar do make like really good games and so forth, but some of the things that they do, yeah. Although I would say that's also like even on Take-Two as well, because I know usually their parent company also sometimes like makes those kind of decisions, and it's not always on Rockstar, so they also like kind of have like a role in that too. So not everything is on Rockstar, but also on Take-Two as well. Because sometimes some things like they, how you say, they decide sometimes that also goes on them. True. Yep. 100%.
The circle, you won't ever get a decent score in this mission. And
For
what's
sure.
worse
Yep.
is that the game doesn't give a perfect evaluation for your moves anymore. Instead, you'll just see a good evaluation, which won't help you much, so be prepared to see this stupid mission failed screen over and over again. Oh, and hey, don't forget that you have
Aw,
to
man,
dance
this
on
is
the dates
so
as well,
painful.
which of course will be ruined unless you know a dirty trick to achieve a high score. Instead of pressing the buttons in the center of the circle like you're supposed to, you instead have to press them a little bit later. By doing so, you'll notice that the game will start giving you a perfect evaluation and your score will skyrocket. Even if you made a lot of mistakes during the dancing section, you could still pass this stupid mission. Just look at how badly I was dancing this
My
footage.
God.
According to my score, I was a great dancer. But anyway, who would even know that the game has a stupid lag in the dancing minigame now? Thank the developers for that nightmare. As you can see, we are mainly talking here about various fatal bugs and glitches in this game, which never occurred in the original game. I guess it's finally time to start talking about more bugs, which were initially
I feel
introduced
like,
in the mobile port of the
especially
game.
like when you do this kind of like missions where you have to do, how you say, for example, like like the like this one right here, or like especially like the lowrider mission where you have to go up against like the how you say, like during the car meets, I guess it was back when you were gonna like meet Caesar and all that stuff. Like especially like when those are kind of like bugged out or not really working properly. Like this is the worst because pretty much you have to do these missions to progress for the game. So it's never good when that happens.
Believe it or not, you now have an ability to move the clouds in the sky. As soon as you rotate the camera, the clouds will teleport here and there. This is something you cannot ignore in this version.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the developers managed to fix it.
Also,
on
it does not
PS3,
work like
but
that at
only
all.
partly.
Like that's how
Why
clouds
partly?
do not.
Well, that's because sometimes this bug appears
work.
on this platform too, but at least not as often.
I might get the definitive
Do you want
trilogy now
some
because it's
friendly
on discount.
advice?
Yeah, sure, go
Stay
for it.
away
No,
from
honestly,
water this
Risparian.
week. If not, you
I think it's actually a good time to get a definitive edition right now because they did have fix a lot of issues with the new patch and everything like that. And if it actually does go on discount on sale, I definitely pick it up from there because definitely it's way better than what it was like 3 years ago. So I can say that for myself. I also would, yeah, exactly. No, go for Risparian. Give it a try.
might get a heart attack from seeing this nightmare. Why does it have to look so bad? Take a look at the original.
I will say
game.
one thing for sure that I did actually bought like the definitive edition like not long. I think I bought it like I think a couple of months after it came out like 3 years ago in Air for Legacy because the reason I did was I just wanted to see it like for myself and what the game is really like and everything like this despite like hearing like the opinions of others about the game and I just wanted because usually I do took like those like as a grain of salt and all that stuff but once I got it I decided to try it for myself and yeah like it's not the worst thing in the world and everything like this, but I didn't really encounter like in a lot of issues like on the other two games. But in First San Andreas, it's just a few and all that. Because I feel like it's honestly, when it first like came out, like I felt like a lot of people were on like highlighting like the worst moments of those bugs and everything like this. Because when I played for myself, I didn't really encounter it as many as a lot of people did. So I just gotta see for myself, and I do think like it's sure like it wasn't perfect, but it's definitely could have been a lot worse. Like that's why I think of it like back then and everything like that. But right now it looks pretty good.
There's a smooth transition. Of course, the border where it happens is still visible, but well, it's still better in that regard. Here's another piece of friendly advice for you. Don't drive too fast in the countryside. If you do so, then you'll see these strange graphical corruptions on the Xbox version.
Oh my
If
god.
you play this game on PS3, then you'll see these white
I
stripes.
had this issue. Oh
Strange,
damn.
huh?
Yeah.
Take a look at this
I
footage
imagine.
captured from the original version. I want you to remember that the distant objects are gently covered in fog, and it looks okay, I guess. And now, take a look at the remastered version.
Oh, this is
Doesn't
bad.
it look ugly? Where's the fog, and why do we see
It
this
does.
strange wall? Rotate the camera and
I
it'll
made
doesn't look
dream
photo.
money
You know what? It looks
from
even
video
worse
games.
during the foggy
Siren,
weather.
thanks
It
for
doesn't
20
even look
bits. You're amazing. I appreciate
I
you.
guess you already know that in this
Thank
version,
you.
you won't hear these music tracks due to the
Alright.
music license issues. But did you know that they
Siren,
removed these
shout
songs
out.
very poorly?
Hey, Siren,
and
how are
broke
you?
The radio.
I missed you.
For instance, while
we're
listening
doing
to your
good.
favorite radio station, the song can suddenly rewind
Yeah, we're watching like a
back or
YouTube
go
video right now
forward.
about like all the bugs on the 2014 remaster of San Andreas. So where because I know Jesus requested it, and we're currently watching that. So that's what we're doing.
Sometimes the track might suddenly change.
Yeah.
There's no montage here.
I'm
I bet
fine
you
and
experience
nice.
the same
Sweet.
thing by yourself.
That's good to hear.
This radio station bug annoys players the most in the Xbox version, where
Oh,
it usually
dear.
happens every 5 minutes, and it can get really annoying. A lot of people complain that the game doesn't dispatch firefighters or ambulances anymore, and the players were quite unhappy about it.
Yeah, like it kind of like takes
Well,
away
the truth is,
like
both of them do appear in the game.
it
Look,
makes
there
the
comes
world like feel less
ambulance.
alive
Oh,
this
wait, it
way
disappeared.
when this issue
Well,
happens.
At least the firefighter. Oh, never mind. He disappeared as well. The same thing happens with
Oh,
rival
man, this
gang
is just
cars
so
during
bad.
a turf war.
My God.
At least it makes it easier for you to take over the turf. And lastly, it'll
Yep.
happen with planes too. Who knows? Maybe even more stuff vanishes in the same way.
Guys, can I
the
actually
other hand,
share
sometimes-
some experience that happened when I was playing the original San Andreas one time? I think this was on the PC version. Do you guys remember this one mission where you have to, in some Fiera, where you have to like rescue like those immigrants like in the boat and everything like that? Like I think from like the Vietnamese gang and all that stuff. You know what happened? When we got into the part where you're supposed to go do like the sword fight with like with less enemy and so forth, like in a control room, like where usually the captains usually like operate the boat. You know what happened? When I was getting to the part of the objective where I was supposed to fight up against him and so forth, a plane actually crashed into the boat and it actually killed him. Like, I'm not kidding. That legit happened when I was playing this on PC, like the original one. Yeah, I know. Like, I found that very freaking hilarious. That definitely, if I was streaming that, I would have clipped and everything. But this I think happened like even before like I started my stream journey. This was like I think during like pre-COVID, so it happened around something like that. But honestly, like even just looking at it was just so freaking funny. I'm not kidding with you. No, because honestly, like when I saw that plane, it kind of like me thought of that experience. I just wanted to just share it with you guys, and that's what happened. Like at one point when I was playing that mission, like when I was at San Fierro. Like literally, like this plane, like pretty much like did the job for me, so I didn't have to really do much, and then I could have continued with the other objectives and pretty much get the immigrants like out of the boat, and I just passed the mission. I called it a day.
They do spawn around without
That happened to me when I spawned into my save file. A plane crashed into me. Really? Oh my god, that's awful. Yeah, I heard like sometimes like San Andreas, like it was like you have planes like they would just crash like randomly in some places. I think it happened like to someone as well, where like they were driving like through like Las Venturas, and I think a plane like crashed on the street, and I think they got killed from it. Like it just happened out of the bloom, so it's definitely a little weird.
disappearing. As far as I can see,
sure.
it somehow depends on your camera angle. Did you know that this bug doesn't happen if you're playing the game with RCA cables? Do you know why? Well, the developers broke the widescreen resolution somehow because this bug depends on the aspect ratio. Can someone explain to us why the developers didn't fix the broken gearbox in the remastered version? Why does the car start to jump as soon as we accelerate, like it was a lowrider or something?
Yeah, that's
Some
what I
people
thought
are
as
joking
well.
that
Like it
CJ
feels
doesn't
like
have
every car's a
damn clue how to
lowrider now.
drive cars in this broken version. Luckily for us, the bug doesn't slow the car down. As you can see, there's no differences between remastered and PS2 in this case, which is a good sign, right? It's still annoying, though. Believe it or not, this annoying bug was finally fixed in the latest mobile version of the game. And that's cool, but what about the rest of the versions? Did you notice that if you steal someone's car, the driver will sometimes get a heart attack now? Turns out it'll happen if you enter someone's car from the passenger side door holding the accelerator, or if you try to reverse.
Like once
If you did it correctly, then the driver will
kick down
exit
the
the car
vehicle,
and
they're instantly dead.
die. See? Looks like a heart
they can
attack.
take all their money.
But anyway, this
Hey,
isn't really
Sophie,
a
what's
new
up?
bug in the game. In order to trigger it in the original version, you
How have
have
you
to
been,
hold
friend?
the handbrake while entering the car in the same
Hey, we're
way.
doing good. It's been a while.
Now, just imagine that you're cruising around the city
Just
and
give you a
someone
shout out
wants to
here.
look at the radar. Sorry, fella, it hasn't loaded yet, so enjoy the blurry mess instead.
There you
As
go.
funny as this might seem, you actually have to wait a bit for it to load. You need to have a lot of patience to play this version. Sometimes when you pause the game, you'll see that
I'm good,
the
I
game
missed you. Yeah, I
tries
missed
to
you as
load
well,
every
Angel.
single
Yeah,
map segment in real time.
The reason I haven't really been around a lot because I know like in the past week I had to like cover the afternoon shift, so this is why I couldn't really stream a lot. And also like even for this week as well, for the past 3 days I had to do like double shifts at work, so I pretty much had to work in the mornings and then afternoons for like around 4 hours for like each of them. So 4.5 for the mornings and 4 hours in the afternoon. So pretty much like after I finished my morning shift, I had to go home, eat lunch, and rest for a bit, and then like come back to work again. So I pretty much had to do that for the past 3 days. But thankfully, it's all over. So from Thursday to Saturday, it's normal again. So I work in the mornings. But yeah, I mean, it was intense, but I made it through. I'm alive. But I miss you too, Sophie, and it's actually good to talk to you again. You're the best.
Time. This version has serious streaming problems, I see.
Yeah, we're just watching some YouTube videos right now and watching about like all the bugs in
For
the
some reason, at
2014
least 2
remaster.
missions
So
in this
we're
version
currently
have
doing
no
that.
cutscene skip option anymore. I'm talking about the famous Reuniting the Families mission and that hated Air Raid mission for Zero. If you fail
Hey, you
one
guys
of
remember
these
Zero?
missions, you're gonna have to watch the cutscenes again from the beginning. Want to see the most pointless option on the
No,
menu?
you're the best.
That would be the
You are
subtitles
Angel.
option, which you can
You're the
turn
best
on
one.
or off, but even if you disable this, you'll still see subtitles on your screen. Does anyone know what it really does?
And I love you.
As far as I can see, it hides the subtitles in the cutscenes, but what's the common sense of having
I remember
such an
David
option?
Cross, yes. Nice.
I'm gonna guess that you aren't going to enjoy this next glitch at all, because there's a chance in the remastered version that a quote during a mission won't even play. Here's an example.
Hey, I'm a Johnson boy.
Oh,
What's
dear,
more sad
man.
is the fact that the subtitles for this missing
Like,
quote
honestly,
don't
like,
load
even,
either.
like, when I see
Now
these
you'll
bugs,
never
like,
know
you know,
what
I just
happened.
find them, like, so entertaining.
If you
We
are
all
pretty
love you,
pissed
too.
about the previous
Yeah, I love you
bug,
too, guys.
then here's what you can do. You can pause and unpause the game during the
You all
speech,
rock.
and then the quote will repeat from the
Yeah,
beginning.
you know that.
All we had to do.
Oh, guys.
All we had to do was. All we had to do.
Do you feel
Famous
better
line.
now? I hope so. A lot of people claim that Carl in this version
Yeah.
swims much slower than before. It's most noticeable in the famous triathlon mission where your rivals
No,
always
honestly, I'm like,
swim
I'm
way
happy to stream
ahead of
again
you
because,
and
you
it
know,
becomes
like,
practically
life has been,
impossible
like,
to
very
win the
busy,
swimming
and,
segment.
I'm
Should
happy
I
to be
mention
here.
that players never
hanging
had
out.
similar problems in the original version? So, let's compare Carl's swimming speed with the PS2
Oh,
version by playing the game
Resperian. Look at all these
simultaneously.
emotes.
As you can
Cute
see,
emotes.
people were actually right.
They're
For
so
some
cute.
odd
I don't
reason,
know whether
Carl
to start
swims
streaming
slower
again.
in
It's
the
really up to
remastered
you,
version. If you're
Sophie
wondering
and
what-
everything like that, because it kind of like really depends like what you want to stream and all that. or when you can and everything. I would say like just like take your time like to think about everything like this, and then like go for like the moment that is actually right for you. But it's really up to you as well. Have fun. Have much fun on stream. I will go eat now. Oh yeah, no worries, Asarin. And go enjoy your food. And I really appreciate you for being here. You take good care. And also, thank you so much for that 20 bits. I love you for that. I'm just gonna give you another shout outs right there. And there you go. But yeah, I'll talk to you soon, Siren. You take good, great care, and hope we get to hang out again another time. Love you.
Carl's stats are during this section, they were completely the same.
Enjoy it.
This proves that the triathlon in the remastered version, as people are now saying, has become a nightmare. No wonder why people try to find various ways to cheat during it. I guess a lot of you already know about this
thank
next
you,
famous
sweetie.
bug
Yeah, no
when
problem.
the game recolors broken car parts.
You're welcome.
The game somehow
And also thanks to you as well, for being here and showing support.
remembers the color of a vehicle which previously lost its
I
parts.
appreciate you for that.
And as soon as you find the same vehicle and smash those parts which are missing on the old vehicle, they'll change their color. Yup, I wasted some time trying to figure out how this bug works. This is
Thanks
what
for
the
a lurk.
developer should have done in the past.
Have fun.
Do you know what else they didn't bother to fix since the mobile port? A bug involving a special date with Michelle which becomes impossible to complete. To remind you of this special date, it's the one where she takes control of your vehicle and cruises around the city with us. All you have to do is enjoy the ride with the cinematic camera until she decides to return home. This is the easiest kind of date, by the way. Sadly, it is completely broken in the remastered version. As soon as Carl allows her to take the wheel, she just drives away. Starting from this very moment, we're stuck in the cinematic mode not knowing what to do. After a short period of time, the date actually
My
fails
God,
and your
she
progress
completely
with Michelle
abandoned him.
decreases.
How
It wouldn't be
sad.
so bad if the game at least gave us the normal camera back. However, there is one simple trick you can use during this
Oh
broken
dear.
date.
Oh
If you press
God.
the exit vehicle
This
button
is
and
funny.
jump
Yeah,
out
I
of the car,
agree.
the
It's
date will
like
fail,
it's
but at
like
least
she
this time the
drove
game will
off. She
deactivate the
completely
cinematic
abandoned him.
camera. I mean,
Ending the
I guess
date.
it didn't really a fix for the date, but at least you won't need to restart the game. Also, what can you say about this mysterious barrier in the desert? The more you look at it, the more it'll hypnotize you.
Oh dear.
Also, don't forget that you can't see your weapons through glass anymore. They don't render through transparent material for some reason, and it looks kind of strange. Well, you're doing a drive-by,
Well,
just
then.
imagine the CJ shooting with his fingers now. I mean, what else are you supposed to think? Take a look at how CJ is
Well,
buying
he's got the
soda. He
superpowers.
inserts the coin,
He can shoot
presses the
bullets.
button, and then drinks the soda. Pretty long and boring process, huh?
With those.
Well, that's probably what the game thinks at least, because
I might
after
stream
some
Marble
time, it
soon if
allows
you
CJ
wanna
to
have a look
skip
later.
those
Yeah,
two
no worries,
first
Angel.
boring steps, so you can
And
just
by
go
the
right to
way,
drinking soda as fast.
if you are going to be streaming like in a little bit, and when I finish mine and you're still around, I can actually try to raid out to you.
As you can. Of course, there are many more bugs in this version, and sadly, they're migrating
Yeah, also
from
Marbles
one
is, like, really
platform to
good.
another, and the developers aren't even
Or
bothering
you should
to
just
fix
try that
them.
together
Should I mention that
together as well,
99%
because I know it's definitely something that a lot of streamers do and everything, and that they play with their community, and I definitely want to give this a shot with you guys. Because Marbles, because I played it so many times, and it's always been a good experience. It's up to you. Yeah, sure, no problem.
These bugs are absent in the original
But you know me,
version.
I do actually
But
like
hey,
to
enough
support
about
my friends.
Bugs. Let's finally start
My
talking about the
community.
enhancements in this version. And why not take a
That's
look at the
what I do.
enhanced character models?
Oh,
Okay,
character models, that
Can
gets
someone
better.
explain to us why these so-called enhanced character models have broken facial expressions? I mean, just look at how different this is from the original version. Can you really say these models are enhanced?
Did
you ever ask yourself
Wait,
why
wait,
Tenpenny
hold
looks so
on.
atrocious? And why not take?
I
and
want
why-
to go back for a minute.
I mean, just look at how different.
He looks tired as fuck. It looks like he hasn't, like, slept all day or something. Like, this is literally me, like, when I go to work when I only slept, like, for, like, less than 6 hours. So, that's what it really looks like. That's the first thing I noticed on Tenpenny when I played. Oh, really?
This is from the
Damn.
original version. Can
Wow.
you really say these models are enhanced? Did you ever ask yourself why Tenpenny looks so atrocious in this version? I mean, seriously, what is wrong with his upper lip? Is this a joke? Well, at least Pulaski doesn't look so bad. I mean, he has
I mean, I would say Tenpenny, he just looks like someone that hasn't, like, slept at all. Or, who hasn't
swollen
even, like,
weight, I know,
sleep
but
even
still,
a
that's
bit.
not too bad. And now take a look at Dwayne. You don't have to be a genius to see that his left eye is closed in this version, because he thinks he's a pirate now. The truth
Yar.
is, every single character in this version has broken facial expressions. Either you can clearly see them, or you have to compare them side by side to notice. And speaking of a side-by-side comparison, these enhanced models seem to be much blockier than their original counterparts. Just look at Pulaski's eyelids and you'll see what I mean.
Yeah.
Even if we export both of these models to 3ds Max, we can still see the same picture. The enhanced models are indeed more blocky. But hey, do you notice that the facial expressions aren't broken in this environment? It seems the enhanced models aren't broken, it's just that the game is broken. You
Yep,
also might
which
ask
sums it
me,
up.
what about their textures? Aren't they enhanced? The truth is, they were compressed, but you have to use a magnifier to find the difference, so it's not too relevant. Actually, I have one complaint about the compression. Just look at the Los Santos cop in this version. Can someone tell us what was the reason to compress his texture so much? Looks like the guy has pimples or some kind of skin disease now.
Yeah.
You want to know more mysteries about the textures? Well, for some reason, OG Loke in this version uses a beta texture. You can clearly see that this texture has a black bandana like on
Yeah.
the pre-release screenshots, along with a never-before-seen gangster mustache. How did they not notice that the texture looks a little bit off on his head?
Yeah,
But hey, at least
like
his in-game
it's
model uses the
literally
right
because
texture.
pretty much like the kind of like the texture that he has like on the remasters, like it's usually like I think the how you say what's it called? Ooh, what's an word for that? Like the pattern, it's like it was meant for a bandana, but it was actually not intended for like a beanie at all. Because when you put it in a beanie, it does look like a little bit weird. So I do actually get what he means by that. Like, as if it was actually like a bandana, it wouldn't look too bad. But if it's they put like that texture on the beanie, it just doesn't blend in very well, per se.
Good sign, right? Well, no. If the player isn't blind, then they'll clearly see that this gangster has an ability to change his look after the cutscene. They just introduced a new bug. By the way, have you ever noticed that Kendall in this version has 2 skin tones?
Yeah, that
Your
looks
eyes aren't lying
really
to you because
weird.
Her texture does indeed have 2 skin tones. Just look at this. Her head is the same color as in the original version, while the rest of her body is a little bit brighter. Poor
Yeah.
Kendall, what did they do to you? By now, you might be asking, where are the
Poor
so-called
Kendall, I know, right?
enhancements that were being praised by Rockstar
Like I remember this
Games
is
on
kind of
the
like I think an issue I encountered as well, like with 5M, which is kind of like the GTA RP mod for GTA 5 and all that stuff. I remember like when I was switching like the bodies like for my character and everything like this for the server, I did come across like this issue that where like some of like the how you say body selections like it didn't like mesh like the skin tone of my character and everything like this, but luckily I did find one that kind of like matched it like pretty okay. So, but I usually encounter like an issue like that like in the 5M mod in the server that I played on when you're trying to like create your character like at the start. So it was kind of like a little bit similar to it because so I saw that bug, it kind of did remind me of that.
Newswire. Well, they do exist. For instance, the enhanced characters received improved
Also, one thing I
hand
want to say,
models.
5M is also pretty fun.
Believe it or not, they actually look quite
Especially with
decent
friends.
now, and you can perfectly see it with your eyes, too. On the other hand, not all the characters receive these new hand models. You can still spot the old hand models in some cutscenes. I bet they didn't have the patience to improve all the cutscene models. I also
Seems like they
noticed
did
that
not.
the police badge was
I'm
merged
just
with the
saying.
character's torso. This means that it won't collide with the body anymore. I think there might be more improvements, like improved texture mapping, but good luck trying to find them amongst all the new imperfections. By the way, did you know that Ryder in the remastered version uses his better gameplay texture in the cutscenes now? As this pre-release trailer suggests, this was his default texture during the cutscenes. For some odd reason, this texture was always used only by his in-game model. As a result, you won't see Ryder change his appearance after the cutscenes anymore. I'm 99% sure they just mixed up the textures here too, because other characters still have this issue, which remains unfixed in this version. Okay, let's talk about some serious stuff now. And when I say serious, I mean the enhanced CJ model.
Wait,
I've
I
got
actually want to
some
go back to
sisters
one
still
part.
have this issue, which remains unfixed in this.
Yeah, like I remember this part as well. That usually with him and everything, Emmett, yeah, that's his name and everything like that. Like in the cutscenes, like he has a red shirt, but then I know in the in-game that it's colored white, like all of a sudden. Because I remember, I think even like the original one on the PS2 also had the same problem too. That I don't think they switched the color of his shirt, but I think in the definitive edition they fixed that right now. So now they made like his shirt like match like exactly like in the cutscene. So they kind of fixed it like with that version. But I remember like the original and this remaster, however, yeah, it was always there. Yep.
Version. Okay, let's talk about some serious stuff now. And when I say serious, I mean the enhanced CJ model. I bet you know how horrible Carl Johnson looks in the cutscenes now. Just look at his eyebrows. What about his deformed
Yeah,
and
his
broken
eyebrows look
mouth?
really
This is what they call
unnatural
an
in this.
enhancement, guys. I'd call it a nightmare. Did you know that his deformed face depends on his weight?
I can speak it for
agree,
myself.
That sounds pretty stupid, but his fat model doesn't look so bad. So if you don't want to resemble a washcloth, you better gain some calories at the Cluck and Bell. However, if Carl is fat and muscular, then his body in the cutscenes becomes totally broken. Don't you agree that we shouldn't see this in our game? On the bright side, his in-game model doesn't appear to have distinct imperfections like his cutscene model does, but this is only at first glance. If you look very carefully, then you'll definitely notice that his skinny model has very narrow eyes. Do you know how to fix it? Well, if you become fat, he'll finally open his eyes. Or you can simply change clothes. This isn't a joke either. If CJ wears a t-shirt, he'll start squinting.
If
But
you
as
guys
soon as
actually
put on
want to know about
decent,
something,
he'll open his eyes.
because if you kind of like wonder where this meme is from, I think from a TV show that I've watched with friends called Community. I think that's the name of it, but it's actually originated from that because I think we were watching an episode together where they did actually showcase that meme. So this is actually from like a TV show, in case you guys didn't know. Yeah, I think it's called Community. It's let me see, because I think it's actually Canadian. Let me check. No, it's called Community. It's yeah, it's that one. That's the name of it. Also, it's American as well. All right.
Any model has very narrow eyes. Do you know how to fix it? Well, if you
This
become
one is felt like a
fat, he'll
fact here.
finally open his eyes. Or you can simply change clothes. This isn't a joke either. If CJ wears a t-shirt, he'll start squinting. But as soon as you put on something decent, he'll open his eyes then. It's like magic. You want to see some more strange stuff? Well, if you're a skinny CJ, visit a tattoo salon. Take a look at his face. What, do you take a strong punch while boxing or something? If Carl's fat, then his face will look
Maybe he
normal
went up
and
against
very
Muhammad
happy.
Ali. Who knows?
If his in-game model is fat and muscular, then you'll see more strange stuff.
That's why he got that
For
look.
instance, his torso will collide with his pants. Hey, what about this? This looks creepy. Can someone explain to us how does this work and why do we see this in this version? You know, the more I look at the remastered version, the more I respect the original version of the game. Oh, and be prepared to see the most incredible face in the history
Oh,
of San
yeah.
Andreas Remastered.
That's from the thumbnail.
Oh, Carl, what have they done with you? I was thinking, maybe they were testing and developing the game playing only
Yeah.
with the fat model. Or maybe they didn't really care about any of this. I'm sure you won't argue now that Carl was enhanced in this version, but did you know that his textures were improved as well? Yeah, that's right. All his textures, which are stored in the player texture container, were vastly improved. You're not dreaming, these are CJ's new body textures. Looks decent, I guess. Can't believe my eyes. But there's one stupid thing about this. Why do the rest of his textures look like they were just stretched out? I mean, look at them. They're clearly just enlarged and full of artifacts. Thanks to this weird approach they took when making the game, the Base 5 t-shirt became an Ease 5 t-shirt, although I must admit it does look a little bit sharper now. I noticed that some textures actually received some polishing while the rest were left as is. Here's my favorite. Instead of prolapse, we now see fardos or something similar. I'm 99% sure they just didn't care, nor did they have the patience to make it right. And how else can we explain that CJ, just by wearing some clothes, has skin problems now? Just look at his head, it has a different tone now.
Oh,
I'm sure
dear.
you're already sick of looking at all these textures and other imperfections, so let's try to look at
Yeah,
something else
there's a
instead.
lot of them to cover.
Does anyone know why the developers decided to zoom the camera out in the cutscenes, which broke them as a result? To understand what I'm talking about a little better, let's take a look at this cutscene from the remastered version. And now let's have the same cutscene from the original version on top.
This made me mad. Oh
As a
my god, I'm
result,
curious to
now
see
we
that.
see what we aren't supposed to see, and it's actually a huge problem. For
Oh, man,
example,
I'm-
in the
I'm
original
excited to
version,
see it.
you would never see that Smoke's car in the background is having a seizure. Fortunately, this issue
Hey, it
isn't
turns out his
present
car's
on
a
the
lowrider,
PS3,
too,
but the rest of
which
the
will make
versions have
sense.
a lot of strange moments in the cutscenes now. So let's take a look at some of them. In this scene, as soon as Beat Up closes the door, CJ ends up in the wall. Why are the characters in this cop car levitating?
Oh dear, so now you get to
check
see
out
like
what
all like
Pulaski
the
can do,
unfinished
too.
parts. My
Looks
god,
like
this
Caesar
is
also
just
has the power of
unbearable.
levitation, and he can pretend he's getting out of the car. Kendall was walking away, but now you can see that she's just
That's really
frozen in the
Caesar over
background.
there.
Hey, in this version, you can see a little better that our crew ended up misplaced standing at T-pose.
Oh, the T-pose one. Actually, guys, even like in the original, I still saw that issue too. So it's not only in this remaster, but also in the original one.
Later in
I
the
still
scene,
see
you
it.
can see how the food appears in Smoke's
We can see
hands
like
out
Big
of
Smoke and
nowhere.
Ryder T-posing.
And you can see more of
Yep.
these wacky moments in
Exactly.
almost every single cutscene since the mobile port. I was thinking, What if the developers were skipping the cutscenes while working on the remaster, and therefore they didn't even notice these bugs? That would be stupid, but honestly, it's very plausible. Thanks for at least fixing it on the PS3, fellas, I guess. And speaking of console differences, you can obviously see that they're all a little bit different from each other, so let's talk about this a bit more. Despite the fact that we are basically playing the mobile port, I was very surprised to see that the developers decided to bring back two-player mode, but sadly it's only for the PS3. If you have a second controller and a friend, then you can either try to complete a rampage or just try to have fun in free roam like in the good old days. Although, this is a little unfair because the original Xbox version actually did have the two-player mode as well. It really makes no sense why these guys can't enjoy the same content today as they did before. But even the PS3 version isn't that great in this regard. If you remember playing these modes on the PS2 or Xbox, then you'll be very disappointed to find that the second player on the PS3 can't select a skin anymore. Also, it doesn't make any sense why only the PS3 version has vibration support. They didn't even feel too lazy to make an option in the menu for it. Once again, this is quite unfair towards Xbox users, because they had vibration support in the past, and now they don't. But the PS3 version isn't as superior as you might think. For example, just take a look at this magnificent waterfall in Las Venturas. Now take a look at the place on the PS3.
Yeah, it looks off.
Now take a look at another waterfall in San Fierro. And now take a look at the same place on the PS3. For some odd reason, these places are completely broken on the PS3, but at least this bug doesn't appear in the Xbox version. And now, let's compare the Xbox version with the PS3 in a slightly different way. This is how the remastered version looks on the Xbox 360 and Xbox One. And this is how it looks on the PS3.
Yeah, it's a bit darker.
As a bonus, this is how it looks on the mobile
Welcome back, dude.
I'm not quite sure if it's a problem with my external.
I do remember this one as well, that I think even with GTA 4, like when it first came out, because I know it first came out on consoles on the PS3, Xbox 360, because I do know the 360 version does look a little bit lighter and the PS3 version is a bit darker, so it's kind of like a little bit of a similar thing here as well.
Capturing device, but the picture on the PS3 seems to be much darker. However, the picture on the PS3 looks much sharper than it does on the Xbox. I have a strange feeling that it might be missing the blur effect. If you're wondering, both of these versions were running on the original hardware in this footage. But hey, did you notice that the picture in the remastered version is a little bit jagged? Well, that's because this version suffers from a lack of an anti-aliasing feature. And it's much more irritating on the PS3 because you see these jagged edges everywhere on this platform. Don't even rely on your TV too much, it's not going to smooth these ugly edges out. These imperfections are visible even if you sit further away from your TV. But why is anti-aliasing so important to us?
That was horrible,
well,
yeah.
Take a look at this footage, which I captured on the emulator using a mild anti-aliasing option. And this is how it looks on the real PS3 hardware without anti-aliasing. I'm sure that you can easily see the difference now.
Yeah, I noticed it.
Developers didn't care about it. Interestingly enough, you won't feel so uncomfortable playing the Xbox version in that regard. I mean, you can still see the edges are jagged, but thanks to that blur effect that I mentioned, the edges also look way smoother. Hell, you don't even see that the picture is blurred on the Xbox. In my opinion, the game does look better on Xbox. Do you know what the developers did with hate in the remaster? Well, they decided to reuse.
Yeah, because usually when I first heard about anti-aliasing, I didn't really notice like the difference like too well. But actually, but once I actually started using it, because back then when I got like my first laptop, it wasn't really like a gaming one, so it couldn't really handle those kinds of like graphical settings and everything like that. But usually once I started like enabling those like more often, I started like those like the details like way better, because back then when I first saw anti-aliasing, because I didn't really understand how it worked and all that, because the only thing I used to see that once I turned on like I was getting like much worse performance. But yeah, definitely like it smooths like the edges, like, you know, of the characters, like the objects, the environment, so that's what it technically does and everything. But back then I didn't really understand it, what it really does and everything. But now, like, you know, the more I started using it, because I now have a better PC to do that stuff, I do see like a mild difference on that.
Pressed and broken sounds from their mobile port. To understand this problem a little better, I would highly recommend that you use your headphones.
Sounds. Oh yeah, I'm ready.
First of all, every single sound in this version was converted from stereo to mono. And once again, it doesn't make any sense. This means that in the remastered version, you can basically forget about surround sound. Here's an example, starting with how it sounds in stereo.
Classic rock the way it was meant to be enjoyed.
Yes, from the PC version.
And now this is how it sounds in mono.
Classic rock the way it was meant to be enjoyed. On dust.
I hope you can hear the distinct difference. Secondly, all in-game
Yeah, I
sounds
noticed
were
it.
highly compressed.
It's different.
As a result, the sound quality in this version became much worse, and to prove that, I'll show you an example with a horn. This is how it sounds in the PC version. But thanks to the compression on the Xbox, you'll hear barely audible artifacts. But honestly, even that isn't as bad as on the PS3.
Oh my
Sorry
god,
for
yeah,
your
the
ears,
PS3 is
it's
terrible.
Despite the fact that the PS3
Jesus.
version uses the same sound banks as
No,
the Xbox
I'll
version,
say
it
like the
sounds
horn
so
audio
much
in the
worse.
PC
It
version
seems
is
they didn't know
much
how to
terrible. Like
properly
at least the
code the audio in the
360, it's a
PS3 version.
bit okay-ish. Like it's kind of close to the PC version, but the PS3 version, it's a big thumbs down.
But anyway, if you have good ears, then you'll perfectly hear how bad the sound quality is in this version. Here's a small bit of footage for you.
Oh, guys, here's a plane.
But this isn't the end. Don't forget that the remastered version has a bug in the channel mixing.
right
This
there.
means that the right channel can go silent under certain circumstances, like here.
Yep,
Or here.
that isn't good.
As you can see, it would be very inconvenient to play this game with headphones.
Yeah.
Also, I noticed that
Like also
some
like
sounds
it
in
can
this
be even
version
be
are
very
completely
distracting
bugged.
too. When this happens. Which is so odd considering it was on PS2 before Xbox. Yeah, exactly. Because I think it did first came out in on the PS2 like in October 2004. Then by June 2005 they released it on Xbox and on PC after that. Because I think it did start out technically as a PS2 exclusive, and then they ported to Xbox and PC like later in 2005.
You'll probably notice that the trains in this version don't have a braking sound. In the original version, it sounds like this. I also hate it when certain sounds in this version just vanish for no reason. Where's the damn engine sound? I feel like we're driving an electric car.
Yeah. Hey, actually, I think the game setting is ahead of its time. They already
To
had
sum
electric
things
cars.
Up, the sound quality in this version is totally garbage, and I am not afraid to say that out loud. For some reason, the developers thought that it was a good idea to give pedestrians this horrible
Oh
speckle
yeah,
of lighting, or
this
let's
was kind of like my biggest issue about this remaster too. That all the characters they kind of feel like really plasticky. Like even like their monster souls, like it looks a bit too bright than you know how a character would normally look like and everything like that. Because I remember they like the how you say the yeah like the lighting on them like it looks very unnatural per se. Yes.
say ugly shine. I think this
I'm
was
right there
supposed
with
to
you,
be one of
dude.
those improvements, one that people really didn't want to see in the game.
Like, the
Didn't
models
they
feel like,
notice that the
plastic
pedestrians
for
look
me.
kind of unnatural and strange in comparison with the original version.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and thanks to this shine, we can now see that the improved character models look more blocky than the original game. Should I mention that they look as if they've been covered in wax? This shine doesn't really depend on the weather conditions, nor on where Carl is located. You'll even see it underwater. I got a funny feeling that the developers didn't have the patience to make it look good. Even the GTA community doesn't like it that much, because I constantly see comments where people are saying the characters look like they're made out of plastic or look too sweaty.
My exact thoughts.
On the other hand, I can't say the
On
same
that.
thing about the new vehicle reflections. Some people love them, some people hate them. Let's talk about it. People who love them say that they're well made and look quite decent, and honestly, I can't disagree with that. The developers had to make them from scratch, and by looking at it from a game development perspective, they're done very professionally. Yep, that's right. This is something that doesn't suck in this version. I'm very impressed. On the other hand, people who hate them say that they kind of break the game's vibe. Honestly, these people are right too. Every single car in this version looks polished, and you see all these shiny cars everywhere. Even if a car has
Yeah.
dirt on it, it'll still shine, and in my opinion, it's kind of unrealistic.
True.
As a result, I have mixed feelings about this feature, but what do you think about it? I'm not sure if this is related to the reflections, but from a certain angle, tank wheels can become a bright white color.
Oh yeah, I
On
see
the
it
other
right
hand,
there.
it was fixed only on the PS3, where you don't see this bug anymore. The next thing we're going to talk about is the controversial autosave feature, which was introduced in the mobile port of the game.
Oh yeah, that's the
Here's
worst.
how it works. As soon as you finish a mission, the game will automatically save your progress in a special slot.
Yeah, save points getting messed
The
up.
problem
Like that's
is,
always bad.
It isn't that good. Let's talk about its flaws. The
Atrocious.
first problem
Yeah.
is related to the Xbox version.
I believe so.
Let's pretend that you completed a mission. Then you decide to do irrelevant stuff, and later you save your progress in a safe house
I
and quit
believe
the
you.
game. Well, when you launch the game again, the resume button, instead of loading your manual save, will load an autosave. Yep, the resume button only loads autosaves in this version. If you want to load your newest progress, then you have to load it manually. So what's the point of having the resume button? If you complete the game, this button becomes pretty much useless. Fortunately, this feature was greatly improved in the PS3 version. When you save your progress in a safe house, the game overrides the autosave as well. Don't you think this should be present on the Xbox version as well? I get a
Yeah.
strange feeling that they only first noticed this
They
flaw while
half-assed it,
redoing
that's
the
what I
save
would say.
system on the PS3. The second problem is related to both PS3 and Xbox platforms. For some reason, autosave triggers are scattered around the game in very unpredictable places. Let's pretend that you want to participate in the race. You're looking at the race map, but then you change your mind and quit, and oh, look at that, you got an autosave.
Oh no.
Here's another example. Let's pretend that you're bored and you decide to
That does
trash
not
rival
sound good.
cars during the lowrider minigame. As soon as you fail the mission, you'll get an autosave. As a
What?
result, you never really know where to expect them. What
I
if
mean,
you were
that makes
playing
no
with cheats
sense.
and
Like, I
thanks to
mean,
the autosave, your
why you
progress
say
gets
that's your film
screwed.
mission?
Why can't we disable this feature? And lastly, some
This is
people
just
claim
very
that the
odd.
game might even refuse to load an autosave. Just don't forget to save your game in the safe house as well. No one wants to lose their progress like this guy. Another thing we're going to talk about is this so-called enhanced or broken checkpoint system, which was introduced in the mobile port of the game. How does it work? Well, while playing the missions, you can occasionally see a text box informing you that the game created a checkpoint for you. This means that if you fail this mission, you can easily restart it from the checkpoint and try again. Easy as that, right? Well, if you remember, the checkpoint system in the original version works a little bit different. If you don't remember, after you fail a certain mission, the game will offer you to skip the ride, and that's about it. Sadly, only a few missions had this option, but at least it worked flawlessly. I'm very grateful that the remastered version doesn't create a checkpoint when you exit the game, and that the resume button doesn't load it anymore by clicking the resume button. I must admit, this fixed a
Oh.
lot of problems from the mobile port. Just look at this
Look.
mess. It was always easier to
Plain
start the mission
sliding.
from the beginning rather than fighting
And
with these
riding.
weird bugs on the mobile platform.
Wait,
On the other hand, this small change
I just realized this, actually it's a bug that where the vehicle switches on its own, even like it's a part of the objective. Well then, I guess the randomizer mod was already a thing beforehand. Because I know like there's like a mod for the PC version where I think it's called like randomizer, where like when you play the game, like everything gets randomized. I don't know if you guys like recognize it, but I remember like it was a thing over there for a while. Yeah, it is. Like, you know, like they kind of like, you know, change up like everything in the game and all that, like every once in a while. So that's what it is. This kind of reminded me of the randomizer mod, this bug.
didn't make the system that great, because after the game loads these checkpoints, you can still see a ton of weird and mysterious things here and there. For instance, in the Puncture Rooms mission, the checkpoint stores some vehicles from traffic. When the game loads this checkpoint, you'll see that these vehicles stand still and the drivers don't want to drive any further. But hey, sometimes you'll see something worse. For example, there's this checkpoint during the mission Drive-By. After the game loads this checkpoint, you'll see that the Ballas members are all alive, but in a few
Well, he
seconds
just
they'll
fell on the
die
ground.
one by one, but either way, this is something you don't want to see. However, sometimes the consequences are not funny at all. Take, for instance, these boxes from the Stowaway mission. In theory, they should disappear, but sometimes they won't. I heard that these boxes prevent people from successfully landing the plane sometimes. I also noticed
Yeah.
that sometimes the game doesn't create
That's
a checkpoint
bad.
where it should, like in the Drive-By mission. If you fail a mission, you'll have to restart it from the beginning.
It changed missions too, so first mission can be a mission in some fear. Oh, really nice. Oh well, I didn't know that because all I really know that it changes like the cars, the characters, like especially like their skins and everything. But as for the missions, I didn't really know about that one, so that's actually interesting.
I hope you understand now why this system is broken. As you can see, this remastered version isn't great at all. It has a ton of flaws and weird bugs all the way around. Would you be surprised if I said
I'd say it's
over
like
the
more like a
second part of
defunct
this
version,
video?
not a
Trust me, we have
remaster.
a lot of things to discuss. By the way, feel free to write me with your own problems that you've experienced in this version. Maybe there's something I don't know about yet. For more videos on GTA and other stuff, visit
Alright,
my YouTube channel,
that's the video.
Badger Goodger. I am also on Twitter, and so is Vadim, so don't forget to follow us there either. This has been Badger. Stay safe out there, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
Alright, that's it guys. That's the video. Thanks for showing it to us, Jesus. It was pretty good. Alrighty. Let's close YouTube here. There we are. Oh yeah, I also got to change the game sound. Give me a second. I might have to launch Skyrim before I can do that. So let me just boot up the game. Yada yada. Because usually when when you're trying to change like the audio of an application, you have to launch it first before you can connect it or change it in OBS. Ooh, all right. It's doing its job. All right. Time for Skyrim, guys. Skyrim Special Edition. There we are. Bingo. Alright. Let me close something very quick. There we go. Alright, I think it's lunching. I still gotta play Skyrim. Yeah, it's nice. No, definitely kind of wanted to play that today for one reason, because I kind of was in the mood for like a game I could just, just sit back and relax and all that. It was also like I had like a, how you say, like a bit of a intensive week, so, especially from work. So I just wanted to like, explore, do a quest, and, just talk. That's all I really wanted to do. Nothing too super major. But Skyrim's an amazing game. Yeah, I'm currently playing this on Ultra, and now it's 59 frames per second, so technically 60. One thing I still gotta do is, how do you... Alright, this changes, like, the camera, alright. Yeah, so I have to pretty much, like, remember, like, the controls.
I don't think you were followed. Come on.
I do know, like, even, like, Skyrim as well was supposed to begin, like, the Anniversary Edition, too, like, from Bethesda, but, I think they released it. I haven't really been following it up with it too much, to be honest, because I definitely did release, like, this special edition, like, I think, like, over 10 years ago or something, and then they, also are gonna release the Anniversary Edition, which, again, I don't know if they 100% did it, because, I didn't follow up with it too, because I know they did announce it for sure, but I think it's there, but I can't really say for myself. I heard they're even going to be making like the 6th game for Elder Scrolls, which I think it's they're probably going to be starting its development very soon. But if actually Elder Scrolls comes out, guys, would you try it?
Not here. Downstairs.
Okay, sure.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
You're coming? That didn't take long. Why not just fight our way in?
So that's your plan, huh? Even if you could survive, by the time you got inside, whatever documents they had would be long gone. We're there for information, remember? Trust me, I've been doing this for a long time. My way is better.
So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the
I like the music.
Fever.
Nice. Yeah, music is pretty decent on its own.
You an invitation to Elenwen's little party.
One thing I really like about Skyrim, to be frank, is that a lot of like random things happen. Like even like some bugs can even happen when you're like exploring, doing missions. And I think that's what makes this game like so entertaining, very fun to play with. How am I going to get into this party? All right.
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation. Don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get.
Like a lot of things can happen in this game, and that's what makes it like so good.
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties.
Alright, then this one.
That's where the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
Alright, I'll
Sounds
see you
good.
there.
Be careful.
I think I'm trying to remember. How do I actually switch weapons? No, that's not what I want.
What? Something you're doing?
Oh, no, no, no. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. I am so sorry. Because I'm trying to... Because I'm playing with my controller, so I'm just trying to remember what do I use to... switch. I'll go for this. That scared me. Yeah, me too. It's kind of spooky for a second because I was trying to test like all the controls, and I accidentally did like the... How you say... The dash thingy that you can use as a superpower.
What?
And,
Something you're still confused about?
no, I just need to go by. See, that kind of made me jump a little bit too, dude. So, you're not the only one. Alright, let's explore. Let's see how far it is. Hey, hug to you too, Rasparian. Let me send you a hug, buddy. Wait. Ooh, hold on. Let me just do something very quick. Settings, display. I think I do need to... Oh, wait. No. Gameplay. So I don't know if I could... Ah, okay. So, I think I do need to... Hold on. Alt-tab. Oh. Isn't it? Yeah, because I think I'm playing this game on full screen, so I had to, like, you know, do things a bit differently. Alright. Alright, there's your hug. There it is. Also, some of these emotes are pretty cute. I definitely like the last three. Like, those look really nice. I especially like the last one, like the one with the black cat. It's cute. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I'm hearing something. Can you give me a second? Hold on. Alright, back. Now I just want to go and check and see like what the noise was, and it turns out it's just like someone just moving stuff around. Just wanted to just double check just to be sure. But I'm here. Hey, more cat emotes. Keep up with them. They're amazing. Alright. Alright, yeah, it's very foggy here, so it's gonna be a little bit hard to see. Alright. Yep. Actually, what's kind of like very nice about having like this kind of like fog effect, like especially like in the open world games, like it does make like the world feel much wider and all that. Which kind of even works the same way like in San Andreas, that usually a lot of people like this kind of like fog effect in the map because it makes it feel like way bigger than it looks. Because when there's usually a fog, you cannot really see what's ahead of you, so it just feel like it's much bigger than that. Alright. Alright, so why is actually jump? Alright, it's good. Alright. Oh yeah, I did want to check something. How far... Okay, I didn't want to do that, so, wait, how do I open this thing again? No need to wait. No? Yeah, I'm still trying to figure... No, no. Yeah, it's B, okay. Because I want to check the map for a minute to see how far, like, it really is. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty distant. I mean, it's no need because there's technically already a marker there, so what we could maybe... Huh. I will be fast traveling there for one reason, because I feel like it might take it like a bit quicker to get there. So, because I know it's going to be kind of like a while to get to that destination. So I just kind of like, I just want to make it a bit quicker and easier. Like, even like the water details, it looks pretty on its own. Yep. Oh, there's a dragonfly. Yeah, we do actually have a lot of those like in the lakes. Like I will see like those dragonflies, like, you know, flying around. Oh yeah. Ooh. Is that a wolf? Or it's a fox? No, it's a fox. Okay, that's a fox, never mind. Usually foxes are harmless, so I don't really attack, I don't normally attack them. Unless maybe they get hostile towards me, then sure, but most of the time I just don't really do anything. I just let them pass along. So yeah, how's the week been for you guys these past days? Alright. Alley-oop. Wait, isn't like this windmill there? I think it is. Say, literally, I'm playing actually this game maxed out, and I gotta say, still holds up pretty well, graphics-wise. Even the game on its own, like, it's still like really fun. Because I think it took like Bethesda like 5 to 6 years even like to develop it too, which is like a really long while. Like especially like with open world games, like they usually are quite lengthy to be worked on. Alright. I've been raiding Toms and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Oh, nice. How's it coming for you, Raspberrian? Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I still need to play that because I actually have like all the free games on Epic and all that, but I didn't finish Rise of the Tomb Raider yet, which I still have to get back into it because I haven't touched this game for like super duper long, even though I think I'm getting close to beating it, because we did beat the 2013 reboot like a few years back, and then now I still gotta finish Rise of the Tomb Raider, so then after this I go for Shadow of the Tomb Raider myself. Because Tomb Raider is really good. I love this game a lot, the franchise. Are we doing well? Yeah, I'm doing okay. It's been like very super busy these past days and all that with all the double shifts and also working afternoons, so which is why I haven't really been around this much as I want to, but like it's a way, unfortunately. But yeah, also like another cool fact that I even got a new GPU as well, in case you didn't know, Raspberrian. I got the 3060 12 gig GDDR6 version. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is very pog. Nice. Like, did you just start like playing it, or you're like kind of like in the progress of beating the game? Hello there, just passing by. Off we go. Where's that person progress? Oh, nice, so you're almost halfway there. That's awesome.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them Positions.
Have you ever tried any like Outer Tomb Raiders yourself, Raspberry, or this is like your first one?
Get on!
Yes?
Yeah, I came here to meet with you.
Need something? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing.
This is
Here's
a
the deal.
marathon. Nice.
I can smuggle some equipment into the
Malborn
embassy.
assaulted gift, Malborn equipment.
Don't
Alright.
plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
What kinds of things should I bring?
You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Alright. Played the other two before this one. Back to back. Awesome. But hey guys, you know what's like kind of like one thing I kind of want to do once we hit 500 followers? I want to actually throw a kick on my face. Or put one, I should say. Because I think as a way for us like to celebrate when we hit 500 followers, I do want to, you know, put a cake. Right up here. I think it would be nice. As for the Count cake I'll probably be getting, I'm not really sure yet, but I think I might go for like a vanilla one. Like whatever's actually in the supermarket. If I'm the right one, I'll get it. Then I'll do this all for you guys. Oh, by the way, guys, you want to know what actually happened? I think, like, that was yesterday, I think. I think it was yesterday. You know what actually happened at work right when I was finishing my, after my, like, evening shift and all that stuff. So, after I finished, like, you know, like, working, like, eight and a half hours over dinner for, like, this, I did actually wanted to order, like, a sandwich, like, in the vending machines and all that. And guess what? Right when I was supposed to use like my key to like order the food and all this stuff, and when I tried to click on the number to like order that sandwich, and you know what happened? Just like a few inches away, like from dropping, it actually got stuck, and I couldn't even get that even sandwich to begin with, and it was horrible. Like again, it's not the end of the world, but you know, I kind of like fancy something, you know, after like kind of like working hard like these first 3 weeks, and not 3 weeks, I mean 3 days. Sorry for my words. And yeah, like right when it was about to like kind of like drop like below like in the vending machine, like it got like stuck and I couldn't even get it. And once I even tried to like order again, it says it was not available, which it was awful. Then actually one of my other managers like came out there like this, and I told him about what was going on, and he actually tried to like do this kind of like technique where you kind of like hit like the vending machine to drop the thing, but unfortunately it was too heavy for us and we couldn't make it to work. So fortunately, I couldn't get that sandwich, even though, like, you know, I've been working hard for, like these past 3 days. You know, because it just, you know, I kind of, like, really fancied it, and it got stuck, like, you know, right in the brink when I almost got it. That's always the worst. No, not the vending machine, yep. Unfortunately. Yeah, because we do have, like, vending machines at work, and sometimes we can either use, like, the physical money, or we use, like, kind of the key that usually the managers give us, that we can put money inside it, then we just use it to order, like, you know, like coffee or like snacks or even drinks. So we have like about 3 like vending machines in there. And normally what I usually do, like before I start my shift, that I always like order coffee and snacks before, you know, I start. Like that I don't usually like get hungry on the way while I'm working. Because honestly, like, you know, when you don't eat and so forth, you tend to lose your focus, and usually it's like I don't want it to happen, like, you know, when I'm doing my work. No, just to keep myself going.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're
To
going
tell you
to
guys the truth, I don't think I did, but we're still gonna roll with it.
Guest, which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back.
Oh, I got stuff. Nice.
You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside.
Alright, sounds good. I think we can actually change our clothes. Hold on. Yeah. Items, apparel, gold necklace, party boots, party clothes. Yes. Alright. I know this will affect it, but I mean, I think we're fine.
You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that.
Oh, okay, so I think we do have to change it then. Alright, so I think I gotta remove this and this.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just
Yeah, I
make
think we're set.
sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Ah, there's my character.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellen's little soiree.
Yep, here we go.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
There you go.
Thank you, Mom. Go right in.
I think it's kind of like the older way of saying like ma'am, so it kind of sounds like mom, but it's actually I think the older way of saying ma'am. I think that's what he was saying right here.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
My name's Vanica. Pleased to meet you.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we run out of the outside wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Well, okay then. It was nice meeting you, I guess. Now I just gotta speak with him.
Yes, what do you need?
Party, right?
Here you go, ma'am. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
I'm ready.
Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Alright. Let's do it.
Yes, what do you need?
Yeah, I don't think I can really do anything about it. Do we go actually outside? Because I know there's like another marker. Wait a second. I was seeing like another bluish marker here. Oh, it's a custom destination. Never mind. How can we remove it? Yeah, remove it because I'm not going there like in any way. Like I have no purpose, so we have to go back. All right. Also, like another thing I want to mention, like about my work too, like one thing that we also do as well, like not only like we distribute medicines, but also like another thing we also distribute is like also like foods, but usually they're like these kinds that you either don't have like gluten on them or like sugar. So it's kind of like usually like they're kind of like pretty much made the same way, but they're without like certain ingredients. So yeah, you know, people like, you know, with certain like, you know, health reasons can also like eat those, so we also like distribute those for the pharmacies.
I look forward to the day when this rebellion is put down once again.
Yes, what do you need?
I think I already got a drink, so hold on.
I'm not sure that
Yes,
it's new.
what do you need? We seem to have run out of Colovian brandy. I'll check in the wine cellar for more when I get a moment.
Alright.
Until next time.
Comparison, if you ask me. After all,
Oh, this cheese looks good. I'm taking this cheese.
how was any Smith going to compete?
I really wish I could have some cheese now. Alright.
The hospitality
Can
of
I
the
talk with
Thalmor.
her?
I trust that this is just the beginning of a long and mutually beneficial relationship.
Alright, let's see.
Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors.
Just what you mean. Heard anything interesting lately?
One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war.
Alright. Quite understood exactly what the
The
sisters do,
Thalmor
alright.
Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics.
Right.
Of
I can
course
see
not.
you spared no
One
expense.
does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests.
Alright, I guess this is it.
Do enjoy them.
Alright guys, I'm going to be taking a bit of a quick break here, so because I have to go use the bathroom and also probably like eat like a snack, so we're back in a second, and I'm going to be playing like some clips for you guys while I'm away, so let me just do this. Alright, so go do what you have to do, no, okay, sorry, how do I say this? Go do what you have to do, guys. I'll see you in a few minutes, be right back, and I'll play some clips, so see you guys soon. BRB. Like taking a break at the moment. It's 1-2 minutes because I already put like almost 12 hours into that game, and oh, what the hell? What? What on earth is going on here? What the hell just happened? What the hell, man? Like, Sable, she kind of like bogged out when I was being carried by Wesker, and I was just hoofing around. I don't know what the heck just happened. And yeah, look, it's happening again. It's like a possessed or something. Dude, she's not even moving an inch. Okay, man, this is just so random, I'm not gonna lie. Beat it. Oh. Oh. God, that's so fucking close. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Celesta. So I'm also gonna even give her a shouty outy. Oh. Or again? Lady Celesta. Can you smile for me for a snap ripple? Yeah, sure. There you go. You want to do it again, twin, or that's it? No, thanks. Yeah. I'm out of there. Oh, nice. Good to know then. Yes, lock it. Dude, you got through that door. What the fuck? Gate open. Oh my. Fucking hell, that sucker punch. Fucking Christ, like, did you guys see that? Alright. Yay, it works! We did it, guys. Okay. I think, it goes on its own. I should have gone there a little earlier. Sorry, everyone. I think we gotta restart it again. Because I felt like you... Like, I... Kinda like... yeah.
I got one kill.
Sweet.
Oh, snap.
You got this.
Yes!
Yep.
Oh!
Yes.
Yes!
Hey, I did it. I did it. Okay. Bingo. Now the high score's only missing. Okay, we're doing it. Oh. Good thing I got score because I have, unfortunately, if it didn't sync up and then I fell off, I would have lost all of that. Seconds, flames. Oh, I actually have this one though. No! That was not what I intended. I'm so sorry. You know what's something that's so funny about it? We've actually been doing this so long that now the game has daytime. Like, that's how many times we've been trying this. Oh yes, 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 woo, yes, yes, I finally beat it. Oh my god, oh my god. They're trying to murder us. Murder us. One by one, we'll take them out. He's got hanging towards the corner. He's floating. Amazing physics. Because I know she doesn't really come around here very often, so because she's not. Oh, she's coming back. Mishi, what? No, Mishi, no, Mishi, no, don't step on my keyboard. Don't step on my keyboard. Mishi, don't step on my keyboard. Don't step on my keyboard. I know, Missy. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, I think she wants to come on my desk, but unfortunately, I have like everything here, and I don't want her to touch them. Sorry, Missy. You kind of go there. Very sorry. Oh my god, that was pretty unexpected. Like, she came like zooming right here, flying around us. I'm back. Here I am. Yep. Yeah, actually, since we were kind of like on the verge of like talking about cats and everything, I guess like even like clip was playing too. So when actually Kohi tried to jump on my desk and everything, that was pretty funny. And all that. Actually, what times even Kohi would do as well, that she was sometimes to like come to my room and she would just sleep in this kind of like extra bed I have there. So she would do this. But you want to know what actually even like happened like not too long ago? It was for like a night or so, like Kohi was sleeping like in my room, you know, like you know, when I was going to bed and everything. And you know what happened like around like 6 in the morning? She actually jumped on my bed and actually you know, she was like all over me. So that's what was kind of like been happening. Because I think the reason why she did it, because you know, she did wanted to, you know, exit my room and so forth, because my door was closed and all that. And I think she does it sometimes, you know, because she just wants to leave and everything. But also like she would sometimes like howl as well. And you know, I would just open the door, let her out, and I would just go back to bed, and then wake up another hour or so, and then I get ready for work. So yeah. All right. Back here. All right, let's just do this. What happened? Oh, okay, what's going on? Yeah, what's happening? Yeah, I think my monitors are going... Like, wait, what's going on? Guys, I seem to be having a bit of a tech issue. Oh. Oh no. Wait, what's happening? Oh, guys, I think something's going on with the game, with my monitors. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Hold on. I had to exit the game for a second because I think my monitors both had like a bit of a freak out because unfortunately when I tried to go play Skyrim again, both of my monitors were going black and only like my second one was actually going on and then going off again, then going on, then going off again. So I had to sort that out because it was going like really weird. So I had to like pretty much like end the game in the task manager. Yep, some weird issues unfortunately, which I did not see that coming. Sorry about it, guys. I'll try to launch it again. Yeah, that was like very odd. Like it was something like never like happened to me before. So definitely very weird for it to happen. Okay, I think it's working now, but it was just so unexpected. All right, continue. I hope actually it stayed where we were last time, because I hope I didn't lose it. Oh no, we're here still. It's okay. Oh, actually, I think the screen is still black. Wait. Wait. Oh no, it's working fine. Okay, never mind. Wait, let's just hope it doesn't freak out again. Okay, it's working now. It's fine. It was just really weird.
These Stormcloaks are nothing more than an armed mob. This war won't last much longer.
I couldn't agree more.
All right,
By the way, have you heard any interest? The Great
let's talk with
War
him.
is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone.
What makes it this his party?
You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money.
Quite the businessman.
But not
Yeah.
every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well then. There's
Yep.
a likely
I think that's it for now.
even if she is an elf.
So you talk with her. She's pretty talented.
These parties are a great way to earn a little extra money.
Raylister, do you need a drink? Something
Such
to eat?
as?
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now.
Alright, I guess I gotta find out for
I just
myself.
wanna get a better look at you. I like what I see, my dear.
How about we...
And believe me, I
This
don't
requires
say
a
that
key.
to
Ah,
everyone.
damn it.
I'm
How do we get this key, though?
when it comes to the female form.
Take that mountain flower. Alright.
Thank you, sir.
Where do we... There's a pot. We can search a wardrobe here. Ooh, got some gold. Nice. I didn't want to take that pot, but I guess we'll for it later, away later, because now we're in the middle of a mission. Yeah, where's that key? Oh, man. Maybe someone else here has it?
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they
Wait,
are
so I
adept
gotta-
in both languages.
Yep. Alright. How do I crouch? I remember, like, I was able to crouch earlier, but I kind of forgot how to... I don't want to actually test, like, the buttons right now, because if I screw up something here, I'm kind of doomed.
I'll not argue that.
I hope you're enjoying yourself. One of my main duties.
I think we already asked for
is
like
to
these
better
texts before, but I kind of just
understand
want to redo it again,
the
just in
ordinary
case.
and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim.
Because definitely we have to do something here, but I still haven't 100% figured it out. But I'm sure we will. Oh, wait, I think it's something a bit different. Okay.
As long as the Empire continues to uphold its treaty obligations, my government does not concern itself with the internal politics of Skyrim. Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors. Of course,
No expense. All right, sure. Let's trade this one.
Gather the most important men and women of Skyrim, and then serve them cheap ale.
Because I figured like two things. Like first, the key could either be one of those like those NPCs, or second, it could be hidden somewhere. Like these are just my speculations of where the key could be. But I'm not 100% like too certain on that regard.
Yes, what do you need? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Okay, I think we have to distract everyone. Does this mean we have to talk to everybody?
I don't recall seeing you.
I mean, this is just like a
and I know
assumption I have. Could be wrong.
To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party. We have a relationship of mutual respect.
I mean, she kind of got me there, but I hope she doesn't cause like any problems.
Between the Thalmor and the Empire. But I do respect power, and the Thalmor have that. They leave me alone, and I leave them alone.
Oh my god, Deem! Deem, for the reset for 3 months. Dean, thank you so much for the resub.
Just me 105 dancing link.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. I miss you. How you been? Thanks for giving her a shout out, Alpha. You're wonderful. Hope you're doing well, Dean. It's been a while since we last chatted. Yay, celebrations. I love this.
What can I get for you?
So happy.
I'm sorry, but I think you've had
Doing good was lurking, though. Nice, I really appreciate that. Lurkers are awesome.
Yeah,
How's your work been lately, Dean? Because I know, like, I haven't really been around that much, because I know, like, work was pretty intensive this week and everything, because I had to do, like, double shifts for 3 days straight, because unfortunately, the reason I had to, because someone in the afternoon shifts couldn't really come over for, like, a little while, so I pretty much had to cover for them, so not only I had to work in the mornings, but also I had to work in the afternoons of the same day for, like, you know, for 3 times, so that's why I had been, like, a little bit quiet. I couldn't really stream as often. But now, like, for the rest of the week, from Thursday to Saturday, I'm only going to be working in the morning. So, definitely there's going to be more streams right now. I'm doing good, though. Thank you. And, you? No problem. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Been super busy with work. And also, I got a new GPU, where we're even, like, using it right now. And the 36 is working wonderfully. There was, like, a weird, like, tech issue we just ran into, like, not too long ago. Like, when after I came back from, like, my bathroom break and I tried to go back to Skyrim, like, for some odd reason, like, both of my monitors were going black, and then my second monitor, however, it would, like, it would flash itself, like, it would go on, and then it would go off again, then it would go on, it would go off again, and then, like, after I closed, like, Skyrim in the task manager, like, everything went normal, so I had a bit of a hiccup there, but I already solved it. But I heard that the new 36 is, like, working wonderfully, and we're actually doing our first stream with it. And I'm playing, like, you know, Skyrim on Ultra, constant 60 FPS. And yeah, if you're also kind of, like, wondering what I did with my old 1650, that I put it on in the 3060 box. And I put it on my shelf, you know, because I'm just keeping it as a souvenir.
Everything is splendid. Thank you.
Because now the card can rest easy.
I'll leave you to it.
Alright, who else do we have to talk to? Ooh! maybe we can do it.
Yes, what do you need? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Oh, yeah, guys, also another thing, too. This Saturday I'll be going to the escape room thingy with my sister and friends. It's gonna be really fun. Because this is also, like, the first time I ever went to an escape room in my life, because I never went to one before. So I was also gonna be having this on the Saturday after work. Alright.
It's only a matter of time before your whole rotten empire collapses of its own decay. No offense.
I'm reaching to this party, alright.
There are those in the empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy.
So yeah, so I think we're going to pretty much do this. I'm just going to talk to everyone here, and then maybe we'll know.
Policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor.
Alright, wait, can I ask them the hard questions?
Willing to fight for their principles, barbaric as they may be.
Can there truly be peace between the Thalmor and the Empire? Let's ask this one. This might be a good question.
And that peace will continue for as long as it suits our needs. But make no mistake, this is not a peace forged out of necessity between rival nations of equal strength. It is more like the calm between storms. And the next storm, I think.
My god, I just love how she's just pushing him away while he's trying to have a conversation with me. Like, this is just plain rude, man, but also, like, you know, just so funny.
I lead the Justiciars. We are
oh my god. Now he just started talking to me like on the side of the screen. It's just right there. He's like trying to talk like, you know, nothing has happened.
I will purge the heresy from this land as surely as the flame burns.
That's why, guys, I love Skyrim so much. It's just because of shit like this. Happens like all the fucking time. No, definitely I think that's really clip-worthy. 100%.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, pardon me, friend. I didn't see you standing there. Allow me to introduce myself. Rosalind, imports and exports by trade. Observer of human nature by avocation.
Here, I brought you a drink, okay?
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
I can let you know if I need anything. Actually, there's something you could do for me.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
I need you to cause a scene. Get everyone's attention. Oh yes, we're heading the right direction. So we found the person that can help us. All right, that's good. First step, guys. Baby steps.
Somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork.
All right, let's enjoy the show.
Attention, everyone. Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Let's see if it works.
Let's go.
All right, it did it. Guys, we did it. We did it.
Our mistress. I speak figuratively.
Create a distraction and get away from the party. Option to retrieve your gear. Returning, all right. Oh yeah, I don't know how to get my gear. I mean, it's considered optional, so it's not super important, but I'm just very still curious about it.
We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder.
All right, sure.
Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it?
All right.
Who comes, Malvern?
Oh, hi there.
Like strange smells in my
A human cat.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor.
Which us cat lovers will be happy.
In the kitchens?
Seeing this.
You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here.
Oh, well, she's just tired of us.
Gear is
All right, I mean,
I'll lock the door behind you.
she sure has an attitude. I completed it. All right.
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Okay. Do we go from here? Now there.
You're on your own now.
Oh, guys. Okay. Oh, crap. Yeah, I know they're going from fire, but I think it's better I just use a what? Oh crap! I don't have my stuff. Fuck. I'm a little screwed. Fuck. Oh no. Run. Get me out of here. I think I got the gear. I hope I did, because I know I'm supposed to go here in the first place. Oh, guys, I'm pooped. I'm fucked. Severely fucked. Okay, let's make it, let's make it. Oh, good. We made it. I mean, got some... You know what? I think, let me see if I could... Yeah, I'm dead. Oh boy, that is a gunner. Yeah, I just kind of like forgot I put my weapons away. So, we got checkpoints. I mean, not the worst thing that can happen. That's for sure. Search chests. Ooh. I got everything. Yes. We got all the shit that we need. Now, how the hell do I fucking survive here? Run. Ah, crap. At least we know where it is, but I definitely got to think of a different way to actually approach them. Oh, spiders. Fuck that. Come on. The dossier. Oh, add away. Bro's got magic powers just like me. I don't know how to feel about that. You know what? I think let's go up against him first. Okay, that didn't last very long. Fortunately. Damn it. That was not good. Not very good. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I had to figure something else. Alright. I think we have to pretty much like exit from the same door, if I know correctly. I think that's what we're supposed to be doing, because that's all I could really just think of at this point. Ah, damn it. I pretty much got like knocked out, technically. Ah, crap. I'm dead again. Alley-oop. Off we go. Ah, fuck, damn it. Ah, damn it. Ah, yikes.
What was that? I had my own expenses, you fighter. Do not presume.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Not at all.
That money, I earned it.
Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, that's a little hard. Hard as it is. Okay. Maybe there's like a weapon laying around somewhere. I think. Alright.
But no one else must have been nothing. Information, have they?
You know what? I like what she said here, that she saw me like passing by and then she just gives up and says, it must be nothing. Well, she's doing her job, right? Don't you may want to go double check? Know that there's like no threats. Alright, we got a dagger. Still something at least.
Huh? So he has talked.
Ah, damn it. damn it. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Alright, try this like a few more times. If it doesn't really work, I think I'm just gonna probably like end it here. So tackling my plan. And I think it's better I just go find some... Ah, crap. Yeah, because I think I also need like some food to... Well, she just killed me or just write that. And to give me even some like room to... move around. Let's do it again. Alright, items. Okay, not this. At least I got... I mean, got some stuff. Okay. Ah, damn it.
Speak quickly.
Oh, man.
That money, I earned it. I had my own expenses, you fighter.
Oh, dear. Oh. There we go. Alright, I dodged them. Still did. Definitely I can't sleep now because, you know, I'm being slaughtered. And it's no time for sleepies. Alright, I'm just gonna give one more time. If not, I'm just gonna wrap it here for tonight. So I gotta get some stuff done. Some food. So... oh crap. Ow. Ow, ow, ow.
You can't hide from me.
Okay, okay, run. Come on. Oh, okay, I'm escaping. Alright, I made it out. Nice. What? Well, at least I tried. That's all I can really say. Alright. Oh, crap, no. That is the worst part, you know, with autosaves. Like, especially, like, you know, right when you kind of, like, respawn and get instantly killed, like, No. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's the worst. Like, I will say, like, the worst kinds is when, like, you spawn and then you get instantly killed. Like, I always hate when that happens. Like, it's never good. Oh, the way I die here.
Guess it's all clear.
Oh, man. Alright guys, I think what I'm gonna do here, we can actually still load, so it's not the end of the world. But I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna pretty much, like, you know, like, quit the game, wrap up the stream, and let's see who's there to raid. So let's call it right there. Oh, sorry, I think the cable of my headset just, got hooked on the arms of the chair, so that happened. Alright, so, that was the stream for today and everything like that. So we did actually watch like a GTA YouTube video and everything like this. We also like chatted and chilled for like a little while, and also we played like some Skyrim, did some exploration, and we also got to try it out as well with the new GPU and everything like that. So it's technically like my first stream with the new 3060. So far it's been pretty good. It just the only like weird part that happened is that especially like when I tried to enter the game again, and then like both my monitors went black, and only the second one was like flashing and everything. It was like really super awkward, but it was a very easy fix, so I resolved it like really quickly. So yeah, it was actually a chill stream. It was fine and everything like that. You know, we still had like a good time, and yeah, I know like, you know, I've been like very quiet these past days because, you know, unfortunately, because with work, like life gets a lot busier than expected. So that's why I haven't really been sticking around at all. But I also like, you know, like trying my best, you know, to, you know, pop in, you know, hang out with you guys and everything, and I really appreciate it. You know, it's really nice, you know, talking with you guys again and everything, and just, you know, hanging out, play games, watch videos. So, you know, guess what I really want to actually do for the future? I am actually just considering about like, just doing like just chatting streams and so forth, like, where we only just like talk and, or, like watch videos together and like that, because we don't always have to like, play video games, in order to be here. So I was thinking about like doing just some like just chatting streams and all that, because I do think like it's kind of like, like really fun, we also like, it's something like a little bit different that I want to do. So I'm definitely gonna take note of this, and probably we're gonna try to do this like a bit more often in the future streams. So it'd definitely be very nice. But definitely I'll see you guys like tomorrow on Friday and everything like this. I think around like the same time. And I don't know where we're gonna be streaming, but we might be playing a game, or we're just gonna just talk, hang out. So because I don't mind doing this, like as I said before. So yeah. Bar that, I do want to thank you, like, Alpha After Dawn, and also just me, Dean, for the resubs. Like, thank you both so much for that. I really appreciate it, even though you didn't have to. Thank you. Bottom of my heart. I also want to thank you via the Siren for the 20 bits. Like, you're totally amazing. I really appreciate that. Bye-bye. Have a lovely evening. Yeah, you too, Dean. It was very nice talking to you again, and I miss you a lot. So it was very nice, to catch up, just to chat for, like, a little bit. So, I love seeing your face here. You're totally wonderful. And, love you. And yeah. Also, I hope you have a good evening as well, Dean, including the rest of you guys right here. And also, I want to thank everybody here who hanged out, who also lurked, chatted, who also even like had the stream on in the background. Like, thank you guys so much for this. Like, it really means the world to me. Like, it does come like a long way and everything. And before we actually raid out, you guys can copy like this raid message right over here for everyone to participate. So there goes the raid message. And to those who are also like interested, you could also join my Discord if you want to. Although it's not mandatory, because this is where you can like keep up to date, like with future streams, like other announcements, or even like events, or even like just to hang out with us and all that. One thing you have to do, however, that if you go to like my Discord though, you do have to read through the rules, because I have this thing where you have to like read the rules before you can join in. So once you do that and react to it, I'll give you guys the role to access the server. So I use it for security measures, just to be sure like everyone read the rules and all that. So that's kind of like the reason why I do this. But yep. So since we're all done with that, let's see who's there to raid. Let's see who we got. Let's see who we have following. Okay, so we do have Gaming Altitude streaming right now. We also have Spread Lake, Juggies. We got Twin. We also got Brain Perfects. We also got... Who else is there? Oh, Jen is online. Jen is on. She's really cool. You know who I'm going to raid? I think we can go raid to Jen, because she's a really cool streamer and all that. She's very fun and everything. And also filled with a lot of amazing vibes. So I think we're going to go right out to her and everything like that, because she just started like about almost 30 minutes ago. So we're going to go say hi, start the raid, and then we'll begin. All right, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow around the same time, and thank you again for like everything for today. Like, thank you Alpha and Dean for the resubs. I also want to thank you, starting for the bits, the 20 bits. And I also want to thank everybody here who also, who lurked, who also like chatted, who also even had like my stream in the background. Like, thank you. I really appreciate you for that. And it was nice to streaming again. Like, I definitely missed it, because I know like life gets in the way, but I do my best, to be here. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you all later. Bye. Bye, guys. Stay awesome. Peace out. Bye.